lost. This computer is also super old, the one I'm on.
So we're live. That's what I don't have over here. Something to watch us on.
Hi, everyone.
Hi, Elizabeth. Let me grab my laptop so I can at least see us.
Hi, sweet Elizabeth. Hope you're still here.
She's probably watching two things at once.
I know.
I don't know how people watch more than one
Auction
at a time.
Yeah, there's people that just pull up tabs, like a bunch of tabs. But to be able to hear everything, that would drive me bananas.
Me too. Okay. Oh, that's what I have to do. Well, okay. So, hi, everybody that's here. This is obviously not real well organized.
But it's going to be fun, so who cares?
Okay, that's better. This way you can see all the beads.
Wow, the lag is crazy.
Is it really?
Oh. Yeah, my voice just started on my computer, so that means that we just went live, like on my computer.
Oh, you're kidding. Okay, that's bad.
I'm telling you, but this computer is so old. I should never be ever using this computer, and this is all I have. So what do you do?
Hey, Douglas, how are you?
Hi, Douglas. I'm
hugging you. I have Jane with me.
I miss you.
Earlier today, I said, I want to go on. I have piles of beads that have come in the mail since December, and I have not done anything with them. So
I can't wait.
And I knew I would go on without talking to somebody, because usually I showed Jeff all my stuff.
Oh, Kristen.
And I was like, maybe Jane will come talk to me while I actually work.
Of course.
So
I love hanging out.
Studio, because I haven't been in there since Jeff passed away.
Oh,
I just
bless
didn't feel
you.
like I could. So I am out in my kitchen on my table.
I thought you were at the kitchen.
Yep, this is where I started many moons ago. Well, I actually started out in my front room for a lot of it. And then I moved over to the kitchen table for Bead Boutiques. And then I moved back into my studio again. But I just can't. It's a mess. I dumped everything in there from the rest of the house for the funeral and everybody coming over. And so it's really too messy for me to even go in.
Oh, I wish I could be there and just help you. I don't know that would help, but I just wish.
It's better than having I think this is from Elizabeth. It's better than having my daughter just be like, why are you buying this? And I'm like, yes, I have to, because I have to make money by selling stuff. And she knows that, but she's just like, Mom.
Aww.
So I even got a trash can. Usually I would just throw everything on the floor. And so I have a different setup than I've ever had before. So you see me here. Jane's below me at her house. And then I have a camera. My phone is recording over here. So, and that'll work. So these I got from Elizabeth, or maybe Steven. I don't know who I got these from. But I got them. These are sterling and huge chunks of coral.
Look at that.
So I was really excited. And a lot of times I get stuff because I'm going to take it apart. A lot of times it needs restringing. So this is strung too tight.
Oh, my stars.
I know. So this is all coral. There is some agate in there too. Sterling beads. And those beads are old. I used to sell them at my store. So
okay, Elizabeth.
Away. Hey, Elizabeth. Back in a few minutes. Okay, see you later. This is the one I was most excited about. This is branch coral. Got it. And I won't leave it like this because I'm going to use it for other things. But it is cheaper sometimes, especially like branch coral is way high to buy.
That is beautiful.
Like this isn't dyed either. This coral that's on here is not dyed, and this isn't dyed. But this is,
Okay. I was going to ask you about that.
you can tell, well, like there, you can see where the dye didn't take on part of it.
Yeah.
But it's usually redder too. But I mean, this is pretty red. Look at the two together.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
And I love branch coral. I didn't used to love stick coral or branch coral, but I've kind of gotten into it.
I think that's gorgeous.
So I bought these from Steven because next week Jane and I are doing a jewelry. So isn't that cool?
Look at that.
And it's actually,
Wow.
I don't know if it's actually a real tooth or if it's just bone. I'll have to look. When you look at the structure, bone has a cell structure. So
Okay.
so
How would you, I mean, how can you see it, like through a microscope?
yeah, and I don't have one over here. That's one thing I didn't think to bring over here. But you can,
Okay.
and then if it's tooth, there's a different look to the tooth cells. And then I got these two. These are makeup mirrors, and they're very old.
Oh my goodness. I love the lady one. Oh
I
my
know. What I'm
gosh.
going to do is put a bezel around it so that I can hang it off of
Yes.
this. Maybe even that one, because look, those match really well.
That would be amazing.
So that's why I got these.
Oh
And
my
I have a
god.
collection, so I'm going to probably keep this one for myself and wear that on
Yes.
someday.
Yes. I love that.
But one more thing I got from these are okay. So this, I don't know. This may be one of the pieces I made. I don't remember. Nope. I bought this from somebody else, and I don't think it's all sterling. And I know this piece isn't, but that will be beautiful on a necklace, even though it's not sterling. It's just, but that's real. So the cinnabar.
Cinnabar is what it's called.
Yes. And you can tell if cinnabar is real or fake by looking, it has striations if it's real. Otherwise, it's a reproduction. Either way, it's worth a lot. I mean, people pay a lot for the reproduction cinnabar too.
Oh my gosh,
And
that's
then this is more
beautiful.
sponge coral that's been cut different. See all the different pieces cells in there? Isn't that cool?
That is very, look at that. That looks like a flower.
In this one, yeah, I know. So
Hi, Amy. Love you.
Mimi.
I'm so happy to see you.
I got Jane to come on with me because I knew I would go home by myself. So, and then this is a sterling silver palette that has the mask on them.
Oh, that's
It was
nice.
a pin, but I will probably put one of those backings that changes it to a pendant and then use it on some necklace I string together.
Yes, that's pretty.
So all of those were from Steven in a sale he had. So if you don't watch Sugar Vision, you should.
Yes.
He comes up with the awesomest, like stuff I don't know where he finds
Yes,
it.
so unique. Like
Yes.
so many unique pieces.
Today he had on old glass cases, and one of them was for 1946. It had the prescription and the guy's name and the doctor in the case, and the glasses were gold filled. It was so cool.
Yeah, I hated this.
If people want to buy stuff, I will sell it, but I really just went on because I'm going to move the camera a little. Maybe I have all of this.
Look at all the goodies.
I know. And these are all beads. There's boxes, and I don't even have all the boxes up here. And I've got to get going on getting some stuff done. Oops.
I absolutely love your tabletop.
I made that. Thank you. I never grouted it, and you can tell I did beads on here because this part right here is the cleanest part probably. But there are beads in the grout line. So what I'm going to do is actually take more seed beads and just fill in the grout and then put a clear sealer over it.
How can you be so talented?
That's not talent. That's just making up for being messy and having beads.
No, you're so talented.
Thank you. Oh, see, I did have some more. This is also from Steven.
Oh, wow. I'm sorry that I'm such a dum-dum on gemstones because I honestly thought that all coral was that reddish color. I
With
didn't
this red
know.
color. Well, that's what most
Yeah.
people think.
So there it's naturally more orange, right?
Mhm.
Okay. She
Okay,
is, Amy. All of the talent. She got it all.
no, but I did get some,
You
and I did try
did.
and use it. So this is
I
all
know.
found jewelry. I think I will probably take apart everything that's here and redo it. Some of it's strung really badly, so it's not even that I'm taking it apart and it's a good piece, but like
Okay.
these are so tight that it could break. I mean, there's no room.
Yeah,
I
right.
wouldn't sell that to somebody because I'd be afraid they'd break it.
Wow.
So even if I put it just back together that way, I would still have to um
But the branch
yeah.
coral, you wouldn't want to take that apart, would you?
The what?
The the branch, was it branch
I
coral?
am going to take it apart and harvest all the branches because I use the smaller ones for earrings and the bigger ones I actually put a cap on them and make necklaces out of them,
Okay.
individual pendants and stuff.
I just can't get over that. That is unbelievably beautiful.
So whenever I see these, I tend to buy them up. I can't tell. Okay, and it's strung on string. So this is really well, you knew it was old by that, but it's actually strung on string.
Wow.
And so if that string breaks anywhere, the whole necklace will come off.
That not crazy?
So, well, that's all they had. They didn't have the jeweler's wire, the stainless steel that we have now. So it's,
But think of even that though. Think about how well it is made that it hasn't come
I
apart.
know that it hasn't broke because this is probably from the 70s, maybe even the 60s. From the
Wow.
clasp, I wouldn't think it was from the 50s. Yeah, it's not from the 50s, but it's from the 70s or early 80s. So it's held on very well.
That
The
is
the
just
thing we get now is not that nice.
I know.
It just isn't. Trust me, guys.
Wow.
And so I also bought, oh yeah. So he had this piece that he got off something. So it went on like a piece of leather because you could see its inset right here.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yes.
he just put a string on it, but I'm gonna string up something, and this is a piece of old pawn. So it was
Oh,
actually but made by a Native American in the early anywhere between the mid 80s and before.
okay, listen, Elizabeth is asking, do you want her to put people's links in the chat? And Amy's asking, when is the Bead Boutique sale?
The Bead Boutique sale will probably be in 2 weeks, and it depends on Jane's schedule when I'll do it. I used to do it Thursdays at 1 o'clock, but we may switch the time. But I will make sure y'all know. And yes, Elizabeth, of course, put people's
Oh,
in the thing. And I should make Miss Jane here. Why aren't you're not a moderator, but you will in a second. Oh, put it at user and timeout. Oh, I have to use my computer to make you. No, I'm not sure. You may not get to be a monitor.
it's fine.
I'm
It's
sorry. I
fine.
didn't think about that. Let's see. I don't know because it won't put user in timeout, remove report, pin, go to channel. I don't
That's
know.
funny. Don't put me in timeout.
No, I need to hear.
Oh, that's funny.
Okay, so yes, Elizabeth, if you could do that, that would help because I can't figure out how to do Jane and people don't.
Thanks, Elizabeth. Thank
So,
you.
and then he is in Stephen from Sugar Vision, had all these that are claws. They're real. It was a necklace or something at one time, and he sold them all for way too cheap to me. He offered them up, I think, for
Look
$20
at
for the whole
that.
bag. And that's a real blessing. So I will string them and make them. I won't use them all on one. I may use a couple in some rings or something. But
And earrings too, please tell me.
earrings, yes, that would be cool because
Yes.
I could make them
Like
match.
a set.
Yeah,
And they're set in silver, right?
yes, they're all in sterling. So I've already got that part done for me. I don't have to reset them.
Oh man, that is
And these, I will do the earrings for sure. I will have the earrings ready for Tuesday night. is that the 12th? I have it. I already have the thumbnail up, and Jane said she would help me, and I will be selling all handmade jewelry. Most of it will be sterling silver, but I do have pieces like this that I've remade with beads and string that I will be selling too.
Wow.
So I have
Hi,
a lot.
Randy. Welcome in.
Hi, Randy. Oh, hi, Randy. Randy goes to Sugar Vision.
I know.
Randy was at Sugar Vision today with me.
She's
So she's seen all my
Marzina's
stuff that I bought.
mod.
So I hadn't met her until then.
Oh, okay.
And then he had this abalone shell. Look at that abalone.
Oh my gosh.
And you know it's real because look, you can see the shell movement where it gets thicker and thinner.
That can we see the back?
The back is a pin.
Oh, it's a
label.
brooch. Okay.
And I don't know, you guys probably already know this, but in the past, Mexico uses signs for their to identify each specific artist and the area they come from. And so it's got an F and a V. So you can go into a database that you find on Google and find out exactly who made this, and probably within a 5-year span.
That is beautiful.
But I am going to use this, and I am going to put pearls with it and silver beads, and I'm going to turn it into a pendant for y'all. And you'll be able to still use it as a pin if you want, because I'll use a converter. I won't go in and add I might. There's a little hole here. I might actually finish drilling that through. It's not through, you could see. But I can put a little drill bit down through there and then put a jump ring on it, or have something clasp onto it so you can take it on and off.
Wow.
So that's my plans for this. Like when I see a piece that I buy from, like, let's just say Stephen or Elizabeth, if I immediately think of what I can do with it, I go ahead and buy it.
Yes.
Then I usually don't. And there are some pieces I do buy for myself for collecting, because I do collect old pawn and stuff.
That's what I'm saying. Like you instantly see a vision about
it. Yeah, I have
amazing.
ideas. But some of the reason is, I will show you. So I have.
Good night, Amy. Love
Good
you.
night, Amy. So this is Priyanite.
Thank you, Elizabeth.
Stone, and it usually has black in it, and the black is tourmaline or some type of mineral, so it's an occlusion.
Okay, tell me the name again.
Priyanite.
Priyanite. Okay, that is beautiful.
And so this is my son's favorite gemstone. He fell in love with it when I had my store, and he would help. So he even has some stones in his car. So I bought a bunch of it because he likes it. So I always know I can just give him a strand if it doesn't sell. That's the other thing. When you're a small channel and you're buying small, you have to think, well, will you use it if no one else buys it?
Right. And of course you would. So
yeah, Priyanite. Yes, thank you, Randy.
Thank you, Randy.
You do the same thing. All right, Randy. Because I know Randy was talking, and I could tell I don't know. Are you a she? I can't see your picture. Yes, it looks like you're a she.
Yes.
So this is called the English cut. And so it is.
I love that.
Take a bead. This bead is 8 millimeters. And then they facet it in big flat swaths. And they make it into this cut. They call the English cut. It's a newer cut. They've been doing it with glass for a while, but now they're doing it with stones. So
look how it catches the light.
I know, and that's the thing about it, is it's not truly faceted. I don't know how to make my camera.
So pretty.
Let me see if I can get it so it'll. Oh, there, maybe that did it.
Douglas, thank you so much for grabbing up everybody. You're so sweet.
Oh,
I miss you, Douglas.
And I will make you a mod sometime too, because Douglas is fabulous. He has everybody's links, and we'll put them up.
Best at the absolute best and sweetest.
I know he is. I've sent him coffee before, but I need to send him some coffee again.
He's so amazing.
Hey, I brought a pen. So what I do is, I know what I paid for these. Oh, here's a really dark one. So
Randy's saying it's so big facets is called English cut.
Yeah, well, when it starts out as a round, You can see it started out as a round in life, and then you can see these. They do big triangles.
Oh, bring it over a little, Kristen.
This
Yeah,
way.
yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Down, down.
So you
Oh
can
my
see if I could get the
gosh.
light to grab it just right there.
I know. Look at the light.
Yeah. So that's what an English cut looks like. If you look at a disco ball cut, do I have one of those? No, that's English. I bought a lot of English cuts. Oh, here, we'll use one of these glass beads.
Randy, he is the best. I mean, absolutely the best.
It saves my butt. Oh, okay. So these are check glass beads. So they consider these rounds, but check glass, one way you know that they're check is that when you look at that, can they see that okay, Jane?
Yes.
Okay. See how they're not completely round, they're more oblong?
Yes.
So that's one clue that this is going to be a check glass. And then the other one is if you look at the flat right there, you can see that it's polished kind of down into the hole and not just flat across. That's because they fire polish it, which means they just throw a bunch of them in with whatever they use to polish it with and then spin them in a huge tumbler.
Okay.
So the grit gets down into it, so you can see a groove usually on your that. But you can see these cuts are all exact. They're all the same cut. All the way
That
through.
is
That's what you
gorgeous.
when you put an English cut next to it, you can see the difference.
Yeah. Yep. Wow.
These cuts are more like four-sided. English cuts are usually a three-sided cut. I don't know if that light will catch it just right. But that's one way to tell the difference.
Okay,
So
so preonite, all of those green right there is preonite.
all three of these,
Okay.
I don't think, oh yeah, I have more. I kind of went on, they had,
That's
so I
beautiful.
caught sales, and then I was down in Tucson. So that's where you want to buy stuff. So
Y'all, was it a bead show that y'all went to?
well, they do they do beads like this. They
Okay.
do specimen pieces, huge, like bigger than I am, and bigger than a human. And they sell all the towers and stuff that people sell you. And
wow.
then they'll also sell Remy, really? They also sell raw stones so that people could cut cabochons. I bought some of those too. That's
Oh,
what
wow.
Candy was there for. And then I was there just to help Sandy and have fun because she said, you need to get away, which I really did enjoy it. So you can buy just about anything you want. They have like an African village, so you can buy all the old trade beads. And when I say old, I mean like 200 years old.
Oh my
And
gosh.
so that's so cool because those trade beads were actually traded then. And they each have names, and the guys will tell you what they are and how old they are. And then one guy, I bought some, and he said, my father actually picked these up. So his dad, who is now almost 100, picked them up when he was about 20 and started selling beads for a living. So
Oh.
that's like from the 50s. And
Don't you just love the stories behind like so
so he was
much?
able to tell us about that, and they were had already been in use, so they could figure that they're about 200 years old. So what I do when I get these in, and I don't know what happened to my black pen, maybe I can use the little one here. So I know what these are. That's one thing is you always want to write down what they are as fast as you can. But like these are 8mm, and I know they're English cut. I can tell that. That's not something I'll have trouble with on air. But I will maybe lose preonite. I may, be talking. I don't think I spelled that right. I'll have to double check because I don't always spell them right. So I'll do that. And then on the package, I have what I paid for it. Did I do it that way on these packages, or do I have what they paid for it? I have what you guys should pay for it. So I do it, and I always do it half strand or whole strand. That way, if somebody does not want a whole strand, which is typically 15 to 17 inches long, is what we consider a whole strand.
Wow.
So the half strand of these English cuts is going to be what did I just looked at? See, this is why I have to write it down. So whole strand is
Girl, if I don't write something down the
100.
second I say it, you can forget about it. I'm terrible at that.
So what I do when I do a half strand, because it does take extra time and stuff, I always add $1 onto it. So
Okay.
it's 28 for the full strand. So a half strand of that would be 14 plus 1 is 15. So then I put $15, and I know I did that. So I know that I just double it and minus the
Yeah,
extra dollar.
okay.
And then people, it depends. I like them down a few because I don't ever want my knots to break.
Yes,
Just
right.
put them on here like this. And then I have a pegboard, or the pegboards, and I have hooks. So I have
Yes.
all the creonite on one hook like this. And
I
then when
know.
I go to sell, I can just break down the hook. So
I
I know
remember your pegboards being all the goodies on your pegboards. Oh my
I really
gosh.
enjoy it. In fact, I started selling glass because people were asking for that. And I don't enjoy glass as much, although how can you not enjoy a color like that?
I'm telling you, that right there is my favorite so far.
Yeah, me too. So I started, I used to keep them all in bags like this, but I started buying little vials, like sea beads come in, so that I could
Mhm.
see all the pretties.
I know. I'm
My
that
husband
way.
was
I
like,
have to see the
really, you're doing
pretties.
that? And I'm like, yeah, I know.
I know.
He's like, well, it looks like the store.
Which I love. I love that.
So, and then an English cut tends to be more expensive. So, like if this is an 8 millimeter round, it would be about $18 for a whole strand. But because one, English cut's newer, it's only been out maybe 3 years in the stone industry. And two, they can say it's English cut, they charge more for it. So,
Oh, wow.
yeah, and they charge a lot more for it. And
Because
so,
it's new? Because I was
yeah,
like, that's the
and
new
well,
thing?
and people, and it caught on.
Okay.
People like it. So,
Well, who wouldn't?
I know it's gorgeous. Half
Wow.
strand. So I'm doing it again. Let me pull that one up. The half strand. It's $11. So, and I don't have to do them all because I can just put it on one and then put a bunch together. So I know that all of those, I will eventually go back, or if I sell them, I label them all for everybody so that you don't get home and not know what you're getting.
That's so
That's not really
nice.
fair.
Yeah, I would not have a clue. I'd be having to text you and go, "What did I get again?"
And I've had people do that, and it's fine. I tell them to, do that. So I got some of these, which I love. It's hard to find these in silver because it takes an extra plating step to do. Usually they're in gold. But since most of what I sell is silver based, I like to get them that way. So this is a piece of, this would have been like the outside of the rock. And when you cut it, this is what you saw after they died.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, you can really tell in this one, you could see the cell structure.
Oh, yeah.
So I
That
did.
blue that blue. Oh my
Yeah, I
gosh.
love this. And I don't usually like the cell structure, but it actually looks fairly nice in that one. And
Yes,
then this
it
one is like an
does.
aquamarine color.
Yes, I think that's so pretty too.
So, and these are fun to have. I didn't used to like them because the silver part isn't real, and I turned green with everything. That's one reason.
Oh, okay.
That's one reason I even got into jewelry, was because I had to have sterling or gold. So
So
these,
many people are that way though. I've
yep.
heard that more and more. I don't know why, but it just seems like more people are,
So these are
you know,
considered an agate slice, and so this is probably, with the cut waist, this is probably half of the circle.
oh
So
wow.
these are $6.50 a piece. And so I do write that down on them. And like I said, they charge more because the silver is more popular too. I don't know why. I know
Yeah.
it takes an extra step, but it is more popular. I used to put all these in baggies, but the baggies take up a lot more room than just putting them like this on my board. So it's very boring watching me do this. So that's why I thought, well, Jane will have fun watching me.
I love it so much.
And she'll
Hi,
ask questions.
Joyce.
Hello,
And
Joyce. How
hi,
are you? Oh,
Deborah.
Sheila.
I love
Hi.
you, Deborah. Deborah Shira.
I know. I never know if people want me to call them by
I
their name and
know.
they have a different name on there, you know.
I think everybody knows her. That's why I said it. Sorry if I wasn't supposed to.
I know. And sometimes I do and sometimes I don't. And I'm always like, am I supposed to?
I know. Sorry.
And usually I put dyed. I did not put dyed on these, but most people who buy these know. And I make sure they know whenever I'm selling them, I do tell them, these are dyed. This isn't the color they come in. The dye doesn't typically, I've never had dye bleed on me. Now I know, I think it was even Elizabeth maybe that has had dye from the coral come off.
Yeah, actually, Haley, my daughter, and I bought some stones recently. It was at a little gift shop,
Mm-hmm.
and we got them home and we were looking at them all, and I looked down on my hands and I was like, oh, these are dyed. Like, I had no clue. I
Yeah.
honestly thought they came in all those like vibrant, just gorgeous colors.
And some of
And
them do, but they're so expensive they can't.
I guess that's it. And then I was like, oh my gosh, these are just dyed. So then I was like, are they even anything? Like, and then I started questioning everything.
Yeah. Well, that's why my hands, I will see, and I've already got marker all over myself.
Oh, that's just the fun of it.
And my hands are always dirty because, well, I'm always playing in this stuff. And in my room, if I haven't hung it up or gone through it like this, then it's just in those plastic Sterilite drawers you can buy
Yes.
at like Walmart or I buy mine all at the thrift store. I still had to pay like $6 a piece for a 3-drawer, which just like kills me.
Oh, wow.
I know. And that's on sale. That's half off. So I do try to do that. So here, it looks like we might have two of the same stones, just a lighter color of it, but actually these are two different stones.
Okay.
Look, I have a loose one.
Uh-oh, it looks like it came off of that. Yeah, that
I
one.
know. Wonder where it came off of. I don't want to. Oh, it's coming off this end, so the knot's not strong enough or tight enough. So this one may go in a bag because I don't want them to come off. So one way when you buy stones or glass, one way to tell if it's a better quality than the other is see how these are on strings.
Yeah.
And then let me see. I don't know if I have any that are on. Oh yeah, I do here. So this is magnesite or howlite, and it's been dyed to look like turquoise. But you see how they put it on like fishing wire or something is what I use.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Restring them. So that's one way you can know that whoever cut everything thought that this was a better quality than magnesite.
Okay, I see.
So that's one key to when you're buying stuff to know if it's a better stone or not.
Randy, does Harbor Freight still have bins like that? Is there even Harbor Freight still around?
Oh yes, I have one by me, but you know what? The bins that they sell are so small. Okay, if I didn't like have to have my whole bead store with me, they would be fine. But
Well, you definitely own like gigantic amounts of stone.
I
So
do, and I kept most of my bead store, which was 2,500 square feet, when I moved it back into my house. And I just have added. Now I do sell and I make jewelry, so I do go through it, but I wouldn't have bought. I think I had 6 or 8 piano nightstands. I would have bought maybe one of each size for me.
wow.
Or 2. So this one right here, this is blue lace agate. It's not dyed. That's how it comes.
It's like a purpley color?
And I have yellow. I'm in my kitchen, so
Okay.
yellow lights, not daylights. So it does look a little bit lavender under
Yeah,
them.
it does.
Oh, it looks even more lavender on the screen.
Yeah, it's
It's
like
lighter on
purpley.
my iPod screen, but they are actually blue. And
Okay.
another way to know what colors they are is usually they string them with a darker color so that it looks like they're better quality. It
Oh.
reflects from the inside the darker blue.
We're getting all the trade secrets,
So
y'all.
that's another thing. I am going to have to put this one. And this one, I don't have it's set up in my office or in my studio. I think that this is aquamarine and not blue lace
And
agate.
look how that looks on the screen. That literally looks white.
Yeah,
On
and
my screen, it looks
it's
white.
very light,
Okay.
and that's one reason I don't think it's lace agate because it wouldn't be quite that light. But they don't usually string it with this blue color. So I also like this one. I will test. So I'll put it
Okay.
in its own pile. Um,
And
usually I'll put it. It didn't come in a bag.
do
It
you
came in
use
a
the
bag with seeds.
Presidium too?
Yeah, you can use your Presidium. Now it
Okay.
doesn't tell you blue lace agate, but aquamarine
Oh.
does, so that's a good thing.
Oh,
But
okay.
each of those, what it measures is how the heat and the light go through things, and then it gives a reading of what it is. And so you can convert that to other stones, and they have a huge list you can get
No, I was
that
gonna
does
say, who in the world would know how to do all that?
yeah, a gemologist that has much more mathematics than I do.
Oh no, you definitely would know how to do all that, Goofy. But
So
like just lay people, normal like me, I'm lost.
the funny thing is, the older I've got, the smaller I think an 8 millimeter bead looks.
I know that looks really small.
I know, but it's 8 millimeters. It is English cut
Wow.
and it is natural. And I
I
didn't pick up.
cannot get over how it looks purpley though.
Yeah, it does. I don't know. Will it look purpley on my sweater? It'll look white on my sweater. My sweater is like a teal, like an 80s teal color.
No,
Oh,
it's still look how purpley it looks.
yeah, it does still look purpley, but it is
Wow.
lace agate. And I don't know if I'm in daylight. Oh, I can't use my phone to try. I was gonna switch. Because out here I just have the normal warm lights you have. So it does make a difference what you put it on, what lights you have on. That's why when I show, and usually when I paint, I always have my daylights on, but they're kind of obnoxious to have in, you know, just sitting
Yes.
at night. So I have a box over here that I have my extras in. And so things that I'm not sure about, I'll put in there. And then
Oh
I'll know that
wow.
I have to double check those. Oh, so
Randy says she keeps a notebook and she tests all her gemstones to see what they where they register.
yep, that's
Mhm.
that's brilliant to do that way. This right here is a real stone. It's hematite that has been dyed, and it's not dyed. It's actually a gas treatment that they do on them. But isn't it gorgeous? Like, how could you not
That
like this?
is
It looks kind of
gorgeous.
black on the screen, and I'm sorry, it doesn't come across. Maybe the flashes will come across
No,
more.
I mean, that's gorgeous. It looks
Yeah,
blue. It looks very blue
and
on my
so
screen.
I shouldn't have, but before we went on, today was a bad day. I found out I had to get a new garage door. And
Oh
that's a little expensive.
no.
And I was very depressed. So I thought I should have to, because you have to understand that since Jeff passed away, I've lost a heater and an air conditioner. I've lost a toilet that needs to be
No.
redone, has the seal put on it. It leaked all over my wood floor. Um, the garage door just happened. Oh, the dishwasher, I lost that. Then the garage door. Oh, and my car broke, and it cost more to fix it than it was worth. So I had to get a new car, which we were planning on to
Kristen.
do, but I just didn't want to have to do it all in the last 3 weeks.
I know. I
And a
know.
garage door costs like $3,500. Blah. Oh, and I have to get the house painted. The HOA is like, you have to get the house painted.
Oh no,
Huh.
Kristen. I did not know about the toilet and the dishwasher.
Oh, I hadn't told you.
No.
Oh, and
And or the air and the heat or
oh
whatever you
yeah,
just
that
said.
happened. Jeff was still alive when that happened, but he usually would fix things like that. And obviously he couldn't. He
Oh,
wanted to
right.
so bad. He got the ladder out and I carried it upstairs for him. And I was like, you can't do this. No, but maybe if you go up there and we could stream it like we're doing here, I can tell you what to do.
Oh.
He was like, I can't believe I'm leaving your house that fell apart. I'm like, it's fine.
Oh, Kristen.
And then today I went to the dentist because I have a tooth that hurt. It started hurting in November, but I knew that I just didn't have time to deal with that or the mental capacity. So I finally got in today and she's like, oh, it's pretty good. We'll be able to. And I'm like, what? You mean I don't have to have a root canal? And she says, oh, no, I just meant it was pretty good because I can save your tooth. So I'm like, so Tuesday.
You have to have a root canal?
Mm-hmm. Which I just love that idea.
Kristen.
I'm just like, oh. But this
Oh my.
dentist, she does the root canals, so she's trained in that. But so I don't have to go to a different oral surgeon.
Well, not thank goodness that you have to have it done, but that at least saves the
Yeah,
cost of an oral surgeon.
yeah, and I like her, but you know, even with insurance, which I don't have dental insurance now because
Oh
Jeff passed
no.
away, so I don't have the dental coverage. It's a different plan now, and so Remy, no. So I was like, oh, this is just even with his because I had to have a root canal. What 3 years ago was the last one, I think, because that was probably
Oh,
the last time I went into the dentist. And um,
you
the
sound like me. I cannot stand the dentist.
well, every time I go in, I have to have a root canal. Even
Have
if
to
I
have
go
some.
in
Me
once,
too.
I go in
That-
once. I used to go in every 6 months, and then I just got tired because there's always a cavity or something. I just have really bad teeth, and it just gets expensive. And
Me
so
too.
I haven't been in for a couple of years. Well, with COVID, nobody.
Yeah, exactly. Right.
So I did that. And then after COVID, I did it all and I had to get the root canal after that. But I just am like, I really don't want to have to do this anymore. And
I
my daughter, her
know.
teeth are so bad that she has to have the rest of them pulled and then they're going to do dental implants.
Kristen. I mean,
So
that
she's
sounds like
only
parallel to
guys.
my and
It's
my
not very
daughter, the
old.
same.
And she took care of her teeth, and she's tried, but we just don't have
Yes.
much enamel on our teeth, so it's really hard for them.
Same. That is my daughter. We're going in 2 weeks to have another tooth pulled, which is like I think her seventh tooth. So we've been talking about other things too for her mouth
Yeah.
too. So yeah.
Well, do you know it's a whole industry? You can go south of the border and you stay at a spa hotel and they transport you back and forth between the oral surgeons to get your stuff done and they make you appointments in the time you need and it's like $30,000 cheaper to do it that way.
I heard that. I just recently heard about that.
So these, I got 2 strands, but the reason I did that is because 1, I'll use these to make earrings out of, and 2,
Those are
I'll
beautiful.
sell strands. They're $8 a strand, but if the other strand, I will just take apart and sell them as pairs. I never sell
Yes.
odds. I rarely sell unless they're big pieces. I don't sell like singles. Like this would be, of course, 2. So, or I would sell as 4 or something, so that you would have the whole strand. Or you'd have enough to make earrings and a bracelet or a necklace or whatever.
Are those heavy?
These,
Yeah.
and these are small. I
Oh,
got
okay.
small
Oh,
ones.
they look kind of big on
Yeah,
the
well,
screen.
they're probably the size of maybe a quarter, maybe a nickel. I don't know. I don't have either. Oh, I do have a quarter right over here. I found it on the floor this morning. So I should have that. I don't have my. I do get new calipers that have batteries in them, so I don't have to use those anymore. I just went and I could never get so okay, they're smaller than a quarter. There you go.
Okay. I don't know why I thought they were really big.
I have really big ones of them. I mean, they make them up to about that size.
I think that is I just love that so much.
So yeah, so I make, and these sell really well. The howlite sells really well as earrings. It's lighter than turquoise usually,
That's why I
and,
thought they were heavy.
and it's much cheaper. so so yeah, I will have these earrings, and this is I can't remember what this cross is called, but it's a special, they have a name for it.
Yeah, I love that so
So
much.
that's what I'll do with those. Here's some that I'm really excited about. So I love doing work with copper.
Okay.
And so copper and lapis look awesome together. And so one of my trademarks is whenever I make a pendant, then I use whatever stones are in the pendant in the chain so that you can kind of see more of it. And there are people that don't
Oh,
want that and they just want a chain, and that's fine. I'll do it that way. But if I make a pendant that's not special order, then I'll put that. So I know that I can put some copper chain, and then I can put some of these English cut with them. Look at that. These aren't dyed. This is
wow.
just the natural
Oh my
lapis.
gosh. Put that up closer one more time. Let me look really good. Look at that.
And you can
Come over
highlight
just
in
a
it.
tad. Come over a little. Yep, that way.
You can see the pyrite. You can and a lot of people think that if you see white, which is calcite, that it is um what's it called now? I lost my train of thought. But they don't think it's real lapis. Lapis could have calcite in it, but it has to have pyrite.
Look at the
Sodalite.
really dark ones. That is
Yeah, these are really dark.
beautiful.
These were kind of expensive because they're a very high quality, but I'm going to be using them with high quality cabochons. So I knew that, and so I will offer them up for sale. But if
Wow.
people don't buy them, I don't feel bad because I know I will use them in my other stuff. This is what lapis usually looks like.
That's what I thought.
But see, this is lapis, and it has the white calcite in it, but it also has pyrite, which is fool's gold. The flex. This one has flex, I think. Can you see the?
Look at that.
So I bought a lot of hearts. Oh my God, he's freaking out. I bought a lot of hearts because I've been making rosaries for people, and they like to have the hearts as
I love those hearts. That
finishing.
is so, so
So,
cute.
and these hearts will sell pretty well. As the only thing is, I have to pair them up.
Okay, Elizabeth is saying sodalite. So is sodalite in lapis or is like the same?
No, they aren't the
No.
same. And Elizabeth, I can't. I wish I could show you the pyrites in there because these aren't sodalite. These are lapis. This is just, well, traditionally, like, see these right here, they would call that denim lapis because it's very low quality. But the way they made it so that they could sell it in the bead industry and not dye it is to call it denim lapis.
Look at that one with the white. Like it's got a lot of white on it, but
Yeah,
then you
that one.
turn
I
it, it's
probably
got
won't
that.
even use that one. It'll just go, and
No, look how pretty it is. I
I
love
have a
that
big
one.
tub, and I just put cast offs like that in it, and then I just sell scoops of it.
No, because look at the front
Maybe
of it.
some
It looks
pyrite
like
if
a
you throw 'em.
heart. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, let's see. Randy says the best grade of lapis actually doesn't always have the gold flecks in it.
No, you could get lapis without it, and I have some of that. It's just very expensive.
Oh, Elizabeth says you were looking for that word.
Oh,
Sodalite.
so delayed. Yes, I was. It totally left my mind. Thank you. So yeah, and these are closest to the gem grade lapis that doesn't have soda light
Yeah,
or
I have never seen lapis look like that gorgeous ever.
and like I said, it is more expensive. Like per bead, these are both 8 millimeter beads, but per bead, this is going to be much higher just because of the quality, and then because of the cut.
Okay.
So, and if you buy rounds, people always wonder. That's a 10 millimeter. People always wonder why rounds are so expensive because round takes the most. So you take the biggest square you can make, and then you have to cut off all the edges, and then flip it over and cut off all the edges again. And that's how they make a round. So you have the most waste.
Okay. It seems like that would just be I mean, the time that goes into all of this just blows my mind.
Yeah,
Wow.
they are expensive.
More ways to make round beads. That's what Randy just said too. Funny. You two. Knowing all. Y'all know it all.
No, there's so much. And oh, you might really appreciate this, Randy. I got a jewel tool. I don't know if you guys know what that is. So this strand is $36 for the 10 millimeter full strand. I don't mark.
Oh, wow.
I could so when you buy them, lots of times the sellers will have the price that is the actual price, like so you wouldn't have to redo what I'm doing. And then so then it would say, $36, and then they would tell us it's 60% off or whatever. Wholesale's usually between 75 to 50% off of retail.
Oh, wow. I would love to go to a gem show also. Like, I've never really been into gemstones. I mean, I
Uh-huh.
thought they were pretty, but just within the last year, I have fallen in love with gemstones.
I even
I mean, crazy in love. But I mean, I love that glass, don't get me wrong.
Oh, yeah, that pink one. Yeah, I like that one too.
Yes.
I bought more of that than I should have. I don't know if I'll be able to get rid of it all. But
Oh
that's
my gosh.
so these are hearts, and they're considered 8 millimeters, even though, and that's because they measure from the highest point to the longest point, not straight. Because if they measured from kind of where the peak of it is to the point here, it would be more like a 6 millimeter.
Okay. Wow.
And when I sell these, I would sell them as denim lapis, not, you cannot obviously tell it's not dyed, but
I I can't believe that you don't really love that one at the end. That one's so cute.
I'll make you something out of those pieces.
Yes, look at it. It has a little heart on it. That's
They're so good
adorable.
here.
Yes, I think those are cute.
But I bought this, like I looked through several of these. I think I have another strand of this, but I bought the ones that had more of, the character, they would say, in it.
Yes, I love that. I've never seen them in the heart shape, but of course, I mean, I know
No, the
that's nothing new for y'all, but
heart
I've
shape is one of the cuts that's like, how they do the fashion forecast. Well, hearts are part of that. And so the cutters follow whatever's in fashion.
oh, okay. So that is that I'm definitely not about a fashion person. If you knew me, you would be like, apparently not. So,
Let's see. Oh, here I have labradorite, which is everyone's favorite, but not mine.
oh, do you know I just love that's one of my all-time favorites.
Yeah, there are lots of people that it is. I buy it because it sells, not because
Okay.
it's a stone, and I use it because it sells, and that's fine.
What's weird is that I've seen some that, people said, "Oh, this is labradorite," and I was like, "What?" Because it was not pretty at all.
It's pretty light. Like this strand is pretty
Yeah, I've
light.
never seen any that light
Well,
color.
this is what they would have made chips with or pebbles. These are just considered pebbles. So when they're cutting stuff, these are all the pieces on the floor, and then they tumble them. And so none of these are matched. And there's some pretty ones right there, that one. But a lot of them are dead, but they're also not that expensive.
Wait, what's dead mean?
It's like when rhinestones turn colors and they're not clear
Oh,
anymore.
yeah, yeah.
See how
Okay.
there's no schiller in this? There's no light movement.
Okay, I see. I
The one
see.
next to it has some.
Like flash, right? That ones that have
So
no
this,
flash?
with no flash, it's kind of like a dead stone.
Okay.
But these strands, so this is a full length strand. The full length strand is only $8. So you're
Oh.
going to get what you pay for. But I would pick through them and pick out the ones with flash and then make something. And I only use a few pieces of beads when I'm making something to go with my whatever I've made.
Okay. I've never seen any that light ever.
Yeah. It comes, well, a lot of Labradorite is now dyed. They have like purple and green. I have a green piece that I bought from somebody, and
Oh, I've never seen that.
yeah, so they've learned to dye it. Pebbles.
Welcome in, Gianna. Is it Gianna? I think that's how you say
Hey,
it.
Anna,
Welcome in.
I'm so glad you're here.
Let me go.
Remington. Sorry, my
Let's
dog is.
see.
He hears the neighbors come home and he thinks he needs to protect
That's
everybody.
the way that's exactly the way my Lucy is. So she may get started here too. So
I'm like, really? You're a 20-pound menace, is what you are.
yeah, we always tell Lucy, that's not your business. That's not your business.
It's not. But you can't tell a dachshund that it's not his business or her
Yes.
business
Yes. Ours,
because they
she
believe
thinks,
that everything is their business.
Lucy definitely thinks everything's her business.
Yes. Okay,
R-
well, we need.
Randy, I just never knew it came in gray. That just blows my mind. I don't know. That's how much I
It
don't know
also
about
comes in
cinnamon.
peach, and I bought some peach,
Oh,
but I don't see it out in this box, you guys.
you'll have to show me that sometime. Look at that.
When I say I have, oh, there's some more lapis.
Look at all the goodies. Oh my gosh.
Is that lapis? Yep, there's some more lapis.
The only Labradorite I have, I got from oh my
Oh,
gosh.
sorry
Why
about
did I forget her name? Um, oh my stars. What is her name?
You can tell it's late.
Yes, in my fibro brain. Oh, from
Oh,
Jen.
oh,
From
yeah.
Yeah, Jen.
Triple J.
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
And it's the bluest. It is
Jen
so
has
pretty.
very good stuff, you guys. If you want to
Yes, she
buy,
does.
and if you want to buy like, oops, I ripped that one off. If you want to buy like towers or fun cuts like that to showcase your
She
gems,
has lots of, yeah,
she does. She picks out. She's got a good eye.
she
It's
does.
definitely worth. And it's more expensive when you buy it from her, but it's a higher grade than you're getting from other people.
Yeah, I've known her for way before I started modding for the reselling community. I've been modding for other communities for a long time, but when Misty started
Oh,
reselling, her and Misty, they used to do
yeah,
shows
that's how I met.
together.
Was through
Yeah,
Jen.
I didn't know you even knew Misty either.
Yeah, I watched her first show.
Oh, Kristen, that's sweet.
So yeah, I've watched Misty. I watched and FYI guys, just because I haven't been on and I don't talk most of the time
I
because it's
know.
for me, I have been watching, so I still know what's going on.
Oh,
Want to miss
Gianna
out
says
on
she put you on the big screen. That's funny. And Randy says
oh,
there's
that
Black Lab.
is interesting. I have seen that.
I would love to see that. So, can you even see a flash in Black
Yes.
Lab? Okay.
If you've ever seen like obsidian, which is lava
Yes.
glass, it has
Mhm.
a flash. It's a lot like that. So
Okay.
these are pins. So if you make jewelry, this will be interesting. But look, that's a head pin for copper. I was
Oh,
standing right there and bark. He's halfway in the dog door and halfway out.
how cute though. Those
So
look like little flying saucers.
yeah, I was so excited because I like having those, especially when I have them on dangles or if you have a big gemstone that you put in the middle of a necklace. These
Okay.
look really nice to thread them through because it looks finished. So I got a bunch of these. I was really excited.
Yeah, that's pretty.
They're a little expensive. It's $5 for 2, 4, 6 of them, but
Oh, wow.
it's worth it because it is.
It just is.
Yeah, yeah.
Don't question the jewelry maker.
It just is worth it. And you do have to up price then your piece that you put them in, remember to do that, because if you had to replace them, you would have to spend that money.
Wow.
My husband always hated that because I'd buy it on sale and I'd give you the sale price. And he'd be like, but you can't replace it for that.
Oh, that was a good lesson from Jeff.
So I know if I get a good deal, you guys
Oh,
get a good deal. Here's
so
some more
sweet.
hematite. This is a new cut for hematite. Well, not for hematite, but for the colored hematite.
Wait a minute. I've never seen that color.
Yeah, it's an arrow, but it's like puffy kind of. So I
Look
got
at
it in this
that.
kind of blue gray slate color.
Oh my goodness.
So I love that. I have bought too much hematite because they have it in all these colors and it's so fun. And
I
it
did
feels so
not
nice.
know it could be, I didn't know it could come in colors.
Yeah, they've just figured out how to do that. What they do is a titanium gassing to it. It's kind of like here, I have these. I bought these because they were clearing them out. So this is a piece of stainless steel that has
Okay.
titanium gassed onto it. And so you see all those different
Look how
colors.
cute that is.
Well, all these colors that you see in here, they could go on the hematite, takes it just about as well as the stainless steel, they found out.
Oh,
So, and the other thing that they do that on is I just saw them. I don't buy a lot of them because I personally don't like lava rock, but I did buy some blue lava rock. This is literally going to take me hours, guys. Hours. Oh, here's another one of those because I have so much of it. Just boxes. Here's another one. This one is the green
oh,
equivalent to that one.
but look at all the colors of that one. It
So yeah,
doesn't really
this
look
one has
green on
more
my
of like green and gold and a different color purple. And
screen.
they don't sit. You can't sit them wrong. You have to sit them right, or they'll.
Look at that.
So these look great as earrings. You put something on the bottom of it like that.
Yes, and that shine.
Yeah, they're fun. So I have several. I bought different cuts of it too because I just think it's the most beautiful.
I have never
And they were
seen
clearing
that.
these out, so I got a good deal. So you guys, they're supposed to be spider webs.
Yeah, of course.
My daughter loves and granddaughter both love spider webs, so I will make those. But I will probably now because it's not that season. I will probably put a kit together and sell them as a kit, and then once it comes back into September, I will either sell the kits still or I will take them out and sell them as a set.
That's cute.
Because they're not too bad. They're $350 for the set. It's not a bad price.
No.
I think I can use my babies here.
Gianna says hematite also looks great for edging on my beaded earrings.
Oh,
And
yes.
Randy says
Donna,
like a
you guys don't
chevron.
know, is Native American and she does some of the best beadwork.
I didn't know. I'm so nice to meet you, Gianna.
Yes, and then her sister does beadwork, but she also uses a lot of the different stones and does very awesome stuff with her stones.
Oh my gosh.
So it's so fun to see how everybody works with it. And I have their pieces. So these, what I do is put them in here and then I'll put a hole in it. See, that's the other thing. Now I'll have to go back and punch holes, which is really bad for your arthritis. But
I would be so scared it would break it to like punch holes in. I know you know how to do it, so of course that
oh
wouldn't
yeah, not
happen.
this. This is stainless steel, so this is going to hold up to just about everything.
Oh,
And it
okay.
won't hurt colors on you, which is nice.
Yes.
Which is very nice. Now, oh, here it is. Is this it? Yes. So lava. Oh, this isn't lava. This is the druzy. Okay, so these beads aren't. See the druzy in them?
Oh, look at that. Oh my
Not all of them have that. They try and make a window in all of them. But I got this color because this color is very popular this year. But see, that one's a different color. And you could see how they were sitting next to each other when they were in the dye bath or
Oh,
in the
wow.
gas chamber. So you could see what color they start out as.
Okay,
But
so what stone is this?
this is probably an agate, or
Okay.
I think jasper will have druzy in it too.
Oh my
But
gosh.
there are some nice ones in here. So
Yes.
these I
Yes.
usually sell as sets for earrings, or I sell like 6 or 8 of them together. That way you get a good choice because they're a little bit more expensive. I mean, I don't understand why they have to be that expensive. I guess because they put titanium on them, and these are pretty big.
They are. Yeah.
These are probably 14 millimeters, 12 or 14. They're probably 14. See, I
Now,
didn't.
could you ever like I don't know, I don't even know how you would do it, but like cut that in half and
Yeah,
then do
you
it
could.
like earrings?
So people buy those eggs that they cut in half, and they
Yes.
find the druzy inside. So
Yes.
this is what this is. Only it's a smaller one. It's just a pebble that
Okay.
hasn't been cut. But yes, you could cut it, and I could do that with my new jewel tool that just got delivered
Wow.
right before I went.
Oh.
I'm so excited. I've always
Oh.
wanted one of those, and Jeff said to get one for myself. So that was my Christmas present.
Oh.
I just waited till they went on sale.
You deserve that for
I know.
sure.
And I don't put dyed on these because most people know they're dyed, but like if I'm selling them online, I would say, you guys, these are dyed. And
Yeah, of course I'd
it's
have
not
to
like
know
a
that.
gas dye, so it won't rub off. And it should
Oh,
not.
okay.
I've never had it like come off on me, which
Wow.
I kind of worried about after Elizabeth talked about it because I was like, oh, I wear that stuff with my white shirts.
Oh man, I
I don't want to
know.
get to work or to wherever you're going, and then have the collar of my white shirt turn red or whatever color you have on.
Yeah, people go, "Uh-oh, what happened?" "Oh, it's just my jewelry."
I know that doesn't look your jewelry.
No.
So I don't. I think these are still, even though they're strung. These are strung on like a little piece of wire.
That looks like liquid
I know.
silver
I
almost.
have several of these in different cuts that just feel. I just love the way they feel.
I love that.
So yeah, they're fun,
Now
and they
is it
still have
it's are
names.
those the ones that are magnet-y kind of or no?
Oh, hematite. So the true hematite originally was magnetized,
Okay.
but over the years, most of our hematite that you buy now is a reproduction. So it's more like hemalike instead of hematite. But
Okay.
but they can reproduce it exactly, so it's the exact makeup. But then they can make some that's magnetite. So they call it magnetite, and that's the magnetic stuff. But
Okay.
it's the same kind of stone.
That's
It's
what I thought.
it's just
Okay.
whether it's magnetite or hematite is and they didn't used to even they didn't even differentiate it before,
Okay.
but now they do.
Wow, wait. Look at the colors of that one above, like the bluish colored one is like almost all blues, but the one above it that you
Yeah,
said's
this
kind
one
of
has like an
green.
oil slick in it,
Yes.
is what I call them. I call them the oil slick, but they have specific names. Oh, I didn't write hematite on the back. They call each dye color has a specific like industry name, and I'll look it up before I sell them and write it down. And I have a
Wow.
with me that has like a bead that's glued to it or taped to it, so I can tell you what color it is. One of them is magenta gold or something. I can't remember off the top of my. I haven't played with them all or sold them since September or October, so I don't
I
remember
know.
now. It's been too long.
It has. I'm so glad you're here tonight.
So, I figured I'd be sitting here anyway, and I could try out my new thing, having this so you can watch me. And I'm going to do this for my painting ones too. That's why I bought it.
Oh, me. You know I can't wait for that.
I bought, it's just like, those um, study lamps you used to have that you could move the arm of them on.
Yes,
All this is
right.
only it holds your iPhone or your whatever phone. And so,
Yeah, the arm. Yeah.
yeah, the
Mhm.
arm. I got a couple of those. And they're trying, like, I had to search to find one under $20 on Amazon. I'm like, seriously, they
I
make them.
know.
These are not new.
I know. We bought because my daughter has a channel, and then of course, I have my channel, but um my daughter would actually go like live, like where you
Oh,
see her. Yeah. And but sometimes she would want to like, or even for myself, I would do like craft streams a long time ago. And so we bought one of the arms, and I was like, what in the world? Why are these? And this was like a few years ago.
I know.
And
Why are
it's,
they charging so much for them?
yes, exactly.
Because it's ridiculous. They just know that
They
YouTubers are
know.
using it.
Yes. Mm-hmm. That's exactly right.
So pink and green is my favorite color. And pink is my second favorite color. So I bought,
Oh,
this is called Unikite, and it has, this is
Unikite.
faceted, so it's going to catch the light like a disco ball. These are round.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so that looks, Unikite is like what, mainly green?
It's mainly green with pink and inclusions in it. But like here, you can see this one has some more red, what they call red. And that one has almost all pink in it.
That's beautiful.
So, and these are,
Now, is that your favorite stone?
no, I actually don't, I have never really liked it. They
Oh,
have
you
much
don't?
better Unikite now than they did. It used to all be almost all green with just a tiny bit of pink every once in a while. But they found some new places to mine it, and it comes out. See, like these in here that have more of the pink in them. I do like that.
I
So
love that.
I would definitely wear that on it. No, I can't
Hi,
see.
Carrie. I love you. Welcome in. I love you. I'm hugging you so tight. How are you? Thank you for coming in.
Yes, we're just playing and talking about beads, which is one of my favorite things to do.
And I love learning about them. And I feel like I'm in like Wonderland because I think these beads are beautiful.
I have no brain. It still hasn't come back to me yet.
Oh, it's going to take time.
Yeah, I thought it would come back sooner, but it hasn't.
It
Part of that
will.
is I don't sleep very well anymore. So yeah, a strand of these
Oh,
6 millimeter, which has probably maybe 50 beads, is what I usually tell people for a 6 millimeter strand. Is $14 for the whole strand, so that's not bad.
oh, that's good.
So, and these are pretty good strands. I have some more over there somewhere. A bigger size because these have a lot of pink in them, so I would use those.
Yes, I'm surprised since those are your favorite colors. You just well, like not just head
Well, my
over heels.
favorite color green. Oops, I didn't write 6 millimeter. My favorite color green is more like an apple or a lime green,
Okay.
grass green. Brand new grass green. But
Yes.
I do like these two. I like hunter green and stuff.
My daddy's favorite color was green, and I've never really liked it, but then when I lost him, like now anything green just I
Yeah,
love because of him,
love.
Yes.
So Unikite, I can't remember. I think that's a jasper too, but this is called Mookite. It's from well, it used to be mostly just from Australia, but it has every color from like cream color to like a mustard yellow to browns, and then it also has reds and purples. This is kind of,
Wow.
oh here, so those are reds and purples that you can find in it.
I just love the stones that have so many colors.
Yeah. Let's see,
Good
there's
night, Randy. Thank you
not
for being here. It was so much fun, and thank you for your knowledge too.
yes, I love
And
it.
Elizabeth says Unikite is pretty, but it's not her favorite either.
Yep, I agree.
Oh,
I agree.
I thought it was
Elizabeth
really
and I tend to like
pretty.
the same things.
I thought it was really pretty.
So it is. Those are nicer ones. These are 4
But
millimeters.
I really, honestly, I just love the stones. I just love them all.
These are rounds. These are pretty.
Lucy, hi, welcome in. Love you.
Hi, Lucy.
Look at all the sweetie pies coming in here.
Everybody's
Oh,
stopping by. That's nice.
it's
Thank you.
so sweet of y'all.
Yes, I really just needed to do it on so that I would do it. And
I know, how fun.
so I figured, okay, is your sister? Oh, these are so delight.
Beautiful.
These are so delight. And it's a lighter blue. It's more of a denim color than lapis is. Lapis is more of a royal blue. So
And to me, it looks like there's more black in that, but it's just dark, right? Dark blue? Or is
yeah,
it black?
dark blue.
Okay.
Where did go? Here's
Mm,
you could tell the difference. There's a tone difference between even
yeah.
the
Mm-hmm.
really low quality ones from the sodalite to
Yeah,
the lab.
they're sisters in their heart.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That's so sweet, you two. Thank you, Lucy. I'm so happy to see you guys. I'm so happy that Kristen's on. I could just
I really
suffocate her with hugs.
that's fine. Probably don't mind that right now.
Aw,
And at night is the worst time for me anyway. Just everything gets too quiet, I guess.
too quiet, yes.
Remy, you had to bark on
I was
cue.
gonna say, Ruby says, wait a minute. I can be louder, Mom. That's what he's saying. I can be louder.
Stays with me most everywhere I go. I think it's funny he's laying over there, not at my feet. But when
Aw.
I used to do this, Bear, which is our bigger dog, would stay downstairs with me. But he went to my son's house. So,
Oh, yeah, I remember you
so
saying.
they've had play dates together since then. He came up for the funeral and he's been back one other time. And then he's taken a 2-week trip. So he'll come back up here and stay with us. So before I went to Tucson with Sandy, I put a doggy door in for Remy to go in and out on his own. And I bought a big
Oh,
enough one for Bear, but Bear broke it.
oh, how
I
funny.
had to pull him out, which meant that the whole inside came out with the drywall, all my
Oh,
screws.
no.
So obviously I didn't do that great a job in putting the screws in. That's
Oh,
all right. You could use adhesive to put it back in. So that's
okay.
what I'll do.
But how smart of you to even know how to do that. I mean,
Oh,
again,
I
look
think
at your
people
talent.
watching me would have just laughed. I had the scroll saw. I don't know what that thing's called. I don't know. It's some weird saw. Oh, a sawzall or something. I had them all out because I had to get through and I knew I had to get it done. So I was just like,
Oh,
it has to get done. It has to get done. These are amethyst. These are pretty nice, actually.
oh, wow.
So they stay pretty good. Even in this light, they still look purple. So that's good. So amethyst, some of it you can heat and it will turn to green. And that's usually from Brazil.
Oh,
And they call that green amethyst. Or you can heat it and it will turn to citrine. because it's a quartz. Citrine and amethyst are just fancy names for quartz.
Oh, I did not know that.
Yeah, and now they dye quartz, so they have a purple quartz, which they charge just as much as they do for amethyst, but they shouldn't.
I know.
So people who don't know, when you're buying purple quartz, it's dyed and they think they're buying amethyst and they're not.
Wow. And that would be me. I would be the person who definitely wouldn't know.
Well, and that's one of the reasons I started going on a few years ago. Wasn't necessarily just to sell beads, but was just I had education on, this is what you need to know to go buy a bead because
Oh, yes.
people aren't honest.
I know, which is sad.
Well, and then some of it is they don't even know.
They don't know themselves, right? Okay, so Carrie says, poor bear. He associates as a small dog, which is too funny.
Yeah.
And then Gianna says, sounds like Kristen needs a visit from Peanut. She keeps you company with no silence.
Yeah.
So cute.
So this is rose quartz. So what I thought was interesting with these, one, I like the pebble strands. So they're not all,
Oh, that
they're
is
just crumbled. Oh, they call
beautiful.
bead nuggets, but they're pebbles. And you see some of them are bigger and smaller. But what I liked is these aren't dyed. This is just pink quartz, rose quartz that comes in all its colors. So it looks more like a tourmaline strand, which tourmaline is my favorite gemstone. And it comes
Okay.
107 different colors. But
Yeah,
I
look at
love
all the
this
colors.
rose quartz. And they were having trouble selling it. And I'm like, no, you shouldn't have trouble selling it. This is awesome.
No,
But
that's
people wanted this
beautiful.
color. So I was like, I don't care what they want. This is nice.
I know. I love that. I did not know that it came in that kind of a darker shade.
Yeah.
Like the only rose quartz are, I guess it's called, I think I've heard it called pink quartz. Is that the same? Pink and
Yeah.
rose, I guess it is.
It just depends on who's mining it and what they call it.
Okay. I have never seen it kind of in that darker.
Yeah, I
That's
love these
so
strands.
pretty.
It looks like tourmaline. Pink tourmaline will come in more of these kind of colors.
Wow. Beautiful.
I know. I loved them. So I got that one today. Oh, I didn't put the price.
Y'all, I'm the same. Lucy and Carrie, I'm the same about stones. Well, I mean, I actually just know nothing. Absolutely nothing. So, I'm going to tell y'all something that I am like, I cannot wait to find and learn more about amber. I think that's fascinating. I know it's not a
Oh, yes.
I guess that's not a
Amber's
stone,
not one of
right?
my favorite stones, but I know lots of people really like it.
Okay.
So I do buy it. And I'm making a pair of amber well, I'm making 2 pair of amber earrings for Amber. A green amber
Oh,
and then like a caramel colored one.
to match that ring of hers, right?
Yep.
Yeah, that ring is absolutely one of the prettiest amber pieces. I mean, for me, I just think amber is amazing. Like, I didn't know it came in all those shades. I love the ones that have the little bugs in them.
Yeah,
I
I like
just
the
love
ones that
them.
have inclusions. They don't have to be bugs, but I just like the inclusions because it looks more, I don't know, nice to look at, I guess.
Does include so inclusions mean just like the the debris in it?
Yeah.
Okay.
And usually you can tell what the debris is, or, you can tell that it's,
Like
grasses or if it's bug
bugs.
parts or whatever. Because you
Yeah,
have to
I
remember
love
it was sap, so everything got caught in it that
I
touched it.
know. That's what I love about it. Like, if it only we just knew the whole, like, story of it and where it came from. I just love that.
I like the cobalt, which is from Africa, and it's newer than like the clear amber that you're talking about from like
Okay.
Poland, the
Oh,
Polish region, and it's denser and it's just a dark color all the way through. So usually that's in like a rust color and a kind of a yellow bumblebee color. And
Oh, I
so
don't think I've ever seen that.
that's fun to have. What do I have here? Oh, I got these for, I must have bought these a long time ago. They say luck.
Oh my gosh.
I'll have to, I hope I didn't buy too many of these.
Look how
Um,
cute.
yeah, I think those would be a cute pair of earrings with like a green stone on them too. That's what I'll probably do is put another dangle that's a green dangle on it and then just make them little earrings.
So cute.
Uh,
So what is it? It does say luck on it?
Yeah, it says luck there and it has a 3-leaf clover here.
And
On the
then
back, it has a raised 4-leaf
that's
clover.
cute.
And then they have that.
Oh, that's cute.
2 per bag.
I can't even let Kristen do her work because I'm just like amazed.
No,
I'm interrupting you. Sorry.
no, you're not. That's why I had you on because there's no way I was going to sit here and do it.
It's so much fun.
So these I will probably keep and make a couple pair of earrings. I have some friends that I grew up with. Oh, I bought those too. I have some friends that I grew up with that are actually Irish. Their grandparents are from Ireland and their great grandparents on the other side. And so we would always celebrate at their house. For have shamrocks and have, what do they call it? Irish soda bread and all of that.
Yes.
I lost my
Yes.
little printer that I used to print out and put labels on these, and I have to find that because I don't
Oh,
like handwriting on my bags. That and it rubs off.
yeah, right. That
Like,
would be my thing. I'd just be rubbed off.
yeah. So Kate is, well, so they had Kate and Kelly, and then my sister's name is Catherine, or she went by Katie when she was little. So it was Kristen and Kate and Kelly and Catherine. Katie.
Oh,
So we were quite the little obnoxious people. They had a farm, so I stayed at their farm as much as possible.
oh my
That's where I like.
gosh.
We would milk goats, and we were in 4-H, so we would do all of that kind of stuff.
All the fun stuff. Yeah.
So they called this jade.
Yes.
It's not the kind of jade that you're thinking of, like from China and that kind of.
Oh, okay.
This is like new jade, or they'll call it new jade or jadeite, because they usually dye it. They have a process so that they can make it look exactly like that. And then there's lots of colors in that come
Yeah,
in jadeite.
jadeite I've heard of, and I thought I think I thought jadeite was, I don't mean this like in a bad way, but I think I thought that was like fake jade, right?
Right. And that's why they call it jadeite, is because
Okay.
it isn't like, it doesn't test as jade, but it looks like it, and it's a good substitute for people, and it's pretty hard. Jade is one of the hardest materials on earth. So
Oh, okay. I did not know that.
yeah, so they they I don't think that's spelled right. That's the other thing, is when I use my printer, my little baby printer, it has all the gemstones spelled correctly. Because if you don't know, I am the worst speller in America.
Oh, I didn't know because you
Yeah,
don't.
I'm like, I can't even sound out phonetically enough that Google or Word can find the word I'm trying to say. It just annoys me.
You silly nut.
I know, and then I have to change my sentence because I can't find the word to make sure I spelled it right.
That sounds like my daughter. That's funny.
And somebody said, "Oh, is that just because I've had several bad head injuries?" And they're like, "Oh, is that just from
Oh,
your?" I'm like, "No, I was flunking spelling in 5th grade, and my teacher would tell my mom and tell me that if I didn't pass my spelling test, he wouldn't let me play softball."
uh-oh.
And I didn't think that was fair. I did not think that was fair.
Oh,
Something is,
Kristen, look what Gianna says.
will you sell me both those sets there? Oh yeah, of course.
Aw.
You want the little jadeite ones? Yeah, I'll get you a bag and write Gianna on it.
Gianna, I'm sorry. I was just chatting away and didn't even pay attention. Sorry.
Yep, I got them in there for you, kiddo.
Aww.
I want to see what you make with them. Or are you going to get them to Edna? She
And
buys for her sister.
Gianna, I grabbed up your channel too, so I can't wait to see all your creations too.
So something I don't usually do is buy fake or glass pearls. I'm a pearl girl, but they have these cool shapes in them now. So I did buy some glass pearls.
Oh.
So I like the shape of them. I thought that was cool.
Wait a minute. It's
and
glass pearls?
Yeah. They're not plastic. See? Hear 'em?
Oh my gosh.
So yeah, I did buy some glass pearls to sell. So I bought those. I actually bought quite a few because usually I don't see glass pearls. Swarovski was one of the first places to make glass pearls. So I had those. And then they had them in blue, this blue. And I just thought, oh, I like that. See, these are a little smaller, but they're that same kind of shape. In the 50s,
yeah.
this shape was really popular.
Yes, right.
So you see, and in the 50s, well, Mikimoto invented or came up with how to culture pearls right around the turn of the century, but they were very expensive. So even like Jacqueline Kennedy, who made the pearl necklace,
Yes.
the thing, she never owned real pearls until she married Onassis.
Oh, okay.
All of the
Wow.
pearls you see on her from the time she was Kennedy and Bouvier were all glass or plastic pearls.
Wow. Who even knew that? And she made it so popular.
Yes.
Oh my
And
gosh.
if you've watched my channel, every time I talk about pearls, I probably tell you that. So I'm sorry if you have heard that story before. Didn't mean to bore you to death. Here's another. I love these. I'm going to make earrings out of these. I already know what I'm doing with these.
Yes, those are so
They're the perfect
pretty.
size for pearls. Now, I did buy a bunch of real pearls too. I spent some money on pearls, which is not a good thing for me. These are baby ones. They're a little
How
lighter.
pretty. Yes.
Maybe it's the same color. But yeah, see? And with the hematite, I'm going to use those baby hematites. Where are they?
Oh,
See some of these baby hematites with that?
that's gorgeous.
So yeah, some of them, like I said, sometimes I can buy them and I know immediately what I'm going to make with them. And other times I just buy them because I know you guys will like them and I want to give you variety. Here, this is the biggest size I bought of them. I bought a lot of blue, didn't I?
You know what? Look how different that looks on the camera than the other ones you were holding up. Like these actually look purpley.
Yeah, these are a different color.
Yeah.
These are definitely a different color.
Really different. Yeah.
So these
Look
are
at
more like
that.
the teal from the 80s, the more greeny blue
Mm-hmm.
that I have on. And
Yeah.
then these are more like a navy. And I think
That's
these are called navy. So
wow. And they look purple on here, but that is so pretty.
yeah, that's a trick of the camera.
Gianna says that she's going to be making a matching set of earrings with those for her sister and herself.
Ah,
That's sweet.
awesome. I can't wait to see them.
Aw.
Oh, so yeah, I was going to show, because I just bought way too many blue ones, it looks like. I may not have the box out that has the other. Oh yeah, here. So these are called champagne. So those other ones I showed you were silver. These are more champagne color. So this is more of a pearl color, but they're like bicones.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Isn't that cool?
Oh, that's so pretty.
I know. So yeah, when I went to that, but I went a little crazy on glass pearls. But
You got those when you went to Arizona?
No, but I found the buyer there. So
Oh, okay.
I called him when I got back. So that I could get some. But I was able to touch them and stuff, and I wouldn't have bought them if I hadn't been able to do that. So these are a peach colored. Not my favorite color, but I just love the shape of them.
Oh, no, that's pretty.
And they look really pretty if you put them with like some mookaite, like I showed you that strand of mookaite.
That's pretty.
Oh,
That
you
looks,
know what else I wonder?
it looks gold, from here.
Yeah,
It's gold.
they're more of a gold, but maybe even with that.
That's pretty. Look at that.
So, and I would do that. I would put them with that, and I might use stainless steel for the findings, not sterling, because sterling would increase the cost over stainless steel quite a bit. So if I
I
use,
love stainless.
I do too. One, because I can get it in so many different things now, and you can't really tell. Like I have, do I have stainless on this hand? Oh, I took it off. But like this is my ID bracelet is stainless, and you can't tell.
No, you can't tell. Right.
Usually I have on bangles too, but I took them off to go to the chiropractor tomorrow because he's always commenting on how many jewelry I have on.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I thought that's probably
Everywhere
why
I go, everybody comments. Everywhere I go, people comment on how much jewelry I wear. I'm like, I can't help it. I
I
think I
know.
have an
I'm like, I don't even
addiction.
have on all I usually wear.
I
Okay, here's the
know.
hearts I bought, and I love these. I like hearts.
I love
Aren't they
hearts.
cute?
Those are so cute. Oh, wow. Those are beautiful.
They did not have any in like a pink or a red. I was really sad because I
Yeah,
would really have,
pink would have been. Oh
I
my
would have gone.
gosh.
Well, obviously I went ham on the blues and the creams, and then the grays, which is silver. And the reason I got silver and the reason I buy silver beads is because then I don't have to put sterling in, and it still gives you the illusion that there's
I
that
know.
metal.
That's what it looks like. Yeah.
So I buy that a lot. That's why I buy silver hematite a lot, because then I don't have to put the money, because a 6 millimeter sterling silver bead is about $1 now.
Wow.
Maybe 65 cents to $1, depending on where sterling is. But I can put a hematite bead that's like 20 cents in there and not have to charge you and have the same look. So that's why I do.
That's,
People ask, and if you use hematite, you still get the weight. Because
yeah.
hematite is a heavy gemstone.
Which I would love that better because I'm so into stones now. So I would just love that.
Yeah. So that's why I buy a lot of that and do that. I also have lots of oh, here I got these. I also have lots of stainless steel beads, and I didn't bring any of those over here, but like these are dyed mother of pearl, dyed shell, the same thing.
That's beautiful.
So these I'll probably break up and sell in like sets of 10 or 12 and have 3 or 4 of those. And
Look
I bought
at the
those.
hearts. Oh my
I bought
god.
them in. I bought it. This is what it looks like before they dye it.
Yes, I think that's so pretty.
And so, and I have I bought a couple more colors of that, but that's how I'll do that, because most people don't want a whole strand of hearts anyway. Oh, and these are bigger. So these are 8
That's
millimeter.
pretty.
So I'll do those. And then, oh, yes. See, I told you I bought lots of hearts because I was going to have a Valentine's Day sale. But
Look at
these
that.
are rose quartz hearts.
Oh my gosh.
And I have rose quartz hearts, pretty big ones, like 10, like maybe 15 millimeter ones. So I wanted some that weren't like huge.
Look at those three together, though. Even that's beautiful.
Yeah, and there are people that can combine this and make it look good. Not me, but there are people who will do that. And I am in awe at those people. One of my new finds this year, I haven't shown you much of the findings, but I found these.
Oh my gosh.
For those earrings with. So I try, and one of the things that a lot of people on Bead Boutique like are all the different findings.
That's so pretty.
So I thought those were really cool. These are the old style kidney. This is how you used to get like a dangle. Like now we use lever backs, but they used to have the old kidney shape wires. And
Yeah.
they elongated them so your ears up here, and then you have this hanging down. So I bought a bunch of those because I thought that would be fun.
Yes, I think that is so pretty.
So they're kind of, usually because I can buy just the shape wire without the rhinestones on them for like, I don't know, like $1.50 a pair. And they like or that's what I would charge you, like $1.50 a pair. Like these, I'm gonna have to charge. I think $3.25 was what I had to charge for a pair.
Okay.
But
I was wondering with the stones. Or
yeah, and that's because they upped it because they had to put those stones on them too.
the
But
rhinestones, yeah.
I did buy those, and then oh yeah, I bought so much from this dealer that they gave me some nice freebies. So they gave me these two. This is check glass. And I'm not a butterfly fan, but aren't those awesome?
Oh my gosh, butterflies are my favorite.
So with check glass, the price goes up. So this is a shape, so that's one like price jump. Two, it's table cut, which means they're flat, so they're polished like this, but not all the way. And then three, they put a wash on it, so it's got a copper wash on it, which is perfect because I love using the copper stuff. So I could do copper and silver with those. So they gave me those for free, which I was glad because I would never have bought those, but I'll make a pair of earrings or give them to someone who doesn't order. Edna, I'll send Edna, like when she orders from me, I'll send her that. Or maybe I'll send them to UG so she can have them. But then what I was really excited about were these. They gave me, so the most expensive beads have the tassels on them.
Oh.
So the littlest ones. Well, these are peridots.
That's my daughter's birthstone.
And so they're like Hishi beads. They call them barrel beads when they cut them like this. When they sell them like this.
Look at that.
So I was like totally psyched. I was like, you gave me, because this strand is probably like $35.
Oh my gosh.
It would cost that much. And, so I was thrilled. This is my favorite color, green. So
that is beautiful.
I will be making something for myself out of those. But I was
my gosh.
To be free. I was so excited.
That's amazing. And I can't believe they sent you those butterflies that have the copper because they don't even know that you work with copper, right?
No, these people don't.
That's crazy.
And I don't know, I did maybe buy some. Here's some more hearts. I told you guys I bought lots of hearts, but these, see, and when you buy strands, so sometimes you're going to get funky beads on there. Like, see how that one won't sit flat?
Oh, yeah.
You have to take those out. There are waste beads sometimes. And when I sell them, like in a bag to you, I don't ever give you bad holes or anything. Like this one has a bad hole too.
Oh.
So I take those out when I sell them in bags. And that's sometimes why I sell stones in bags, is because there's just too many on a strand.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I see what you mean.
Mm-hmm. So I don't want to give you guys beads that I wouldn't want to use on my stuff.
That's so sweet.
So I bought a huge bag of red hearts that are just glass. So those will be cheap. I'll be able to, I like having like beads like that I can put, like 5, or I could probably put 8 of them in a bag and only charge like $1.50. And that's fun because then
yeah.
So now these
wow,
are all copper. I mean, they started out as a red bead and then they turned into copper beads. They turned them into copper. So
oh my gosh.
Because
obviously. Look at
see
that.
What I mean about the lapis. This is too big a one. Won't put them with that. But the smaller lapis strand. Like I might have this dangle off and then have 2 of these and then have the earring. And
that is
yeah. So that's why my lapis is, because I buy the copper to go with them.
That's beautiful. I would never even think about, I would never in a million years, even when you said that and we're showing the lapis, I was like, oh, in my head, I was like, I don't know. I don't know if that would look good. And oh my gosh, that looked so
well, the reason I did that was because
pretty.
I had a bezel, and the only stone that I could find that would fit the bezel that I'd already put on the piece with a little lapis bead, and that's how I figured it out. It was just a happen, it was just a happy accident.
Oh, wow.
So these are check glass, and for the 4 of them, which I bought enough of these, but I'll have some for 4 per bag. But 4 per bag is going to put them up at, because they're about $1. They are $1.25 a bead. So
Okay.
that'll be $5. And
Yeah,
that's
5
quite a
bucks.
bit for 4 beads, but it's not going to break the bank. But you get pretty good bang for your buck out of these.
Yeah, of course.
So it's not bad, but I'll probably break up these other 2 bags and sell them for $3 a set. That
Oh my
way, people
gosh,
don't
those are
spend that much
pretty.
money on them. I like to do it that way because I remember when I started out beading and I was working full time, beading was a hobby, and I didn't have money to go buy full strands, and they did
Mm-hmm.
them into half strands or into individual, or like 2 or 3s, and it always made me sad because I wanted the nice stuff. So
Yes, of
I
course.
always said, if I can't, if I ever have my own stuff, that's what I'm going to do, so that everyone can have a chance to play.
Oh, so
Because I think it's not
thoughtful.
fun if you don't.
I
So
know, that's so thoughtful.
these are just called fancy jasper. Oh, that one's tight. So they come in a 7-inch strand, and they're faceted. So these are about
Oh,
$8 for the 7-inch strand, but I think
that's
you can make a
pretty.
bracelet with that. So
That's
you've got,
beautiful.
you've got a good, and it catches the light, and it's natural stone. So
Oh,
that's not
me.
bad. $7. Is it 7?
That's pretty.
Oh, it's 8. So it's a little over $1 an inch for them. So that's not bad.
No, that's.
And they're faceted, which anytime you facet anything, that means they actually have to, do it, put it through a machine or hand facet them. These are machine facets because they're all perfect.
Okay, so like if you took that and made it into a bracelet,
Uh-huh.
how much would that run, do you think?
If I just used the beads, if I made you a stretchy bracelet, I would probably charge 18 or 20 for it if I made you one
Okay.
of the stretchy ones. If I put a stainless steel clasp on it, it would be about 24.
Okay.
And then if I put sterling, it would be like 35.
Wow, wait, that is
And
beautiful.
that's just my cost of those things.
Look at you, so sweet.
So,
Okay, what do you think about the stones at you know at Hobby Lobby they have those like, like how you're showing those hearts, those
uh-huh.
strands?
Yeah, and they usually sell them in a strand like this long.
Yeah. Are they like good quality or not so much?
Some of them they have, Hobby Lobby has some nice ones, but
Okay.
a lot of them aren't
Too good.
nice. And then Hobby Lobby charges so much. So only buy Hobby Lobby beads and findings when they're half off. I even go in there when they're sterling's on sale. It's still
Yeah.
more expensive, but I will buy it at half off because I can just go and get 5 of them or whatever.
Well, like some of their strands right now, I guess, well, not just the strands, like all their jewelry stuff, not all of it.
Uh-huh.
Let me rephrase this. They have just, well, I don't know about now, like because it's been going on for maybe a couple of weeks, but a lot of their jewelry, they're clearanced out, like they put the clearance prices on,
Uh-huh.
and even some of the strands of gemstones are like clearanced out price at like $1.74, and I was like, what in the world? And then I wondered, like, is this good quality? I wouldn't even know what to do with it, but I literally just wanted it because it was pretty.
Yeah.
So,
So these were called moonstone,
oh, moonstone.
but there's very little flash in them, so I would just sell them as quartz, not as
Oh,
moonstone.
okay.
There is some flash in a few of them, but like not really much. And they're
Okay.
not even cut very well. Because that's like a heart, but that doesn't look like a heart.
Yeah, I was gonna say, aren't that most moonstone has like a blue in it, right? Or
Yeah, and
no?
you can see a blue, like this one, you can see a blue flash in. I don't know if I can get it to flash on camera, but there are a few of them, and those I might put on a pair of earrings and call them moonstone, but the rest I would just label as quartz
Okay.
because it just looks like milky quartz.
Yeah, milky quartz is what I thought it was.
So, and milky quartz, they didn't used to sell, but since beaders like it, they sell them now. Oh,
Mm-mm.
they sell it because we beaters will buy cheaper stuff, less quality than gemstone.
Right. Right.
So I bought like 12 of these. So this is like a 3 millimeter. This is like those others, but this is hematite.
Look
And
at
this I will
that.
use in between stones instead of sterling. And I will use
Wow.
it, at the back of necklaces. Instead of chain, I'll put this on.
That literally looks like a silver chain.
Yeah, and that's why I buy it and sell. I have to buy a lot of it because then I'm like, okay, I've kept enough and I'll sell the rest. But you can also tell that it's not crystal because it's cold. Like I put it in
Okay.
that and it's on string. So I mean I know, but you could tell it's not a crystal.
That's
Oh my God,
beautiful.
and it knots. But yeah, I bought like 12 of these. And this isn't all of them. So but like in between like those beads, it just
I
makes them
just
look.
love how like I don't know if it's a shiny, but I guess that's the word, shiny.
Yeah, they just reflect the light so
Yeah,
well.
they reflect the light. So
Where
pretty.
is that other one? So it's the coating that they put on them.
Okay.
So they're as shiny and bright as that one.
Oh my gosh, that is so pretty.
It's just darn hard to get these onto a little wire.
Okay.
Because our wire like the wire. Oh, they gave me free wire too. You've ordered a lot when they've given you all these.
They're giving you all kinds of goodies.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't see those. Ugh. So
Oh,
the wire, they didn't put what gauge this is. So this is probably like 0.48 of an inch. So it's hard to go from here into those when you're holding them and
yes.
putting them in.
Wow.
Wow, they gave me a lot of wire. I'll be giving you guys gifts of wire. So here's one of the other.
How do your eyes even do this? Like I'd be having to wear those,
You
those
do have to have
jeweler.
a lot of. Well, the older I've gotten, the more light I need. So
Yeah, me too.
these are ceramic beads. I'm not a dolphin fan, so someone who orders stuff from me, this will be a
Oh,
free gift for them. But these are cute.
they're cute.
They're hand painted and they're ceramic, and somebody will make something really cute out of them. I have no idea what you would do with these. To me, it's like, whatever. So
That's so funny that you're like, because I'm like, oh, I could see earrings out of that. I could
yeah,
see.
see, I can. What kind of
That's
ear?
funny.
What? Yeah. So like stuff I get free is usually what I put. I have a big box and I just throw. If I'm breaking strands up, and like this one has like a little divot in it, and some of them were bad things. I'll put them in a big soup bowl, and then I'll either scoop out of that or I'll grab stuff out of my free thing. That way, you guys get
Oh,
fun free things. I don't necessarily match what you've ordered because I think you should try something new. That's what they do to me.
I know.
They
Wouldn't
do
y'all
that
all
because they
just
want me to buy. They usually include stuff I don't buy.
it
So
would
these,
be so fun to play at your house so much.
um,
Gianna
yeah.
says, I'll say, is why I use a size 15 beading needle when I put them on as
Oh
edging.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. But see, I don't have needles because I don't do beadwork. I have bought some needles. It's
Oh,
just nowhere I can
wow.
find them. So these are glass beads. These are check. And then they have that coating on them. So
That's pretty.
they might look pretty with these or
Yes, it would.
with these or even maybe even a heart on them might be pretty. So
Yes. Are they flowers?
I'm
Are
not
they
sure what
just
they're supposed to be. they make
Okay.
this shape. It's a pretty popular shape,
Oh,
but
okay.
they've started so it has whatever that, kind of like an oil slick look
Yeah.
on.
Mm-hmm.
So they have that on it, and then they washed this one with black. It's called Jet. So they washed it with Jet. So they've got kind of a bluey green
Yeah,
mermaid is
I
what
like
I
that
call them.
color. Yeah,
So
that's
I bought
pretty.
some of those.
That's
Those
pretty.
tech beads are fun.
Which
They're
your
a little
nails
more
look beautiful,
expensive.
by the way.
Huh?
Your nails look beautiful.
Oh, they're
Looking
too
so
long.
pretty. Too long?
Yes, they're too long now. I
Oh
need to
my
I
gosh.
don't like them very long. My daughter laughs at me. She's like, "Mom, why do you even get them done?"
That's funny.
So, okay, so I don't know who was on here talking about black labradorite. So this is called larvacite. This is what
Oh.
black labradorite is.
Oh, I can't wait to see this.
So,
Okay.
you see the
Let me
flash in there? I don't know. It's kind of hard to see that they don't have a lot of flash in them. There is some
Oh
occasionally.
yeah. Mm-hmm. I see that.
It's called chatoyancy, and there is some in them. But black larvacite is what they've named black
Labradorite.
labradorite. Yes. So,
Okay.
and it's kind of expensive.
So, okay, so this isn't dyed, right? It's just a shade of a labradorite?
Yeah, I don't think it's dyed.
Okay.
I think it's just a darker piece of the stone, and they've decided to make money off it by calling it black
Okay.
labradorite or black or larvacite. So they've just found
Larvacite
another
does
way to
not
market it.
sound
Huh?
larvacite sounds kind of like, like a
Like a
grub or
bug.
something.
Yeah.
Yes.
It sounds
That's
like a
funny.
bug.
Yeah,
But
like
yeah,
bugs.
it's not, it's one of the, they trademarked it that way or something. So that's why it's called that now. Let's see.
Okay.
But you get a 7-inch strand, but like the 7-inch strand
Wow.
will be $10 because I paid $4.25 for it. So no, what did I? Yeah, I paid $4.50 for it actually. So
Okay.
that's why larvacite. And I don't just double it. I add some to it because I also have to pay for the shipping and handling and everything.
Right.
Oh, you know what? I think this is dyed because they have a name on it, Mercury, which to me would indicate it was dyed. I don't know that much about it because, like I said, it's a type of labradorite, and I'm not sure why anybody would want it. I know people love it, so
That's funny.
I sell it. It didn't, believe it or not, and I had my bead shop from 2004 to 2007, I think. I think that's when I had it. And I had tons of very nice labradorite, and it would never sell. And I mean, I would sell those strands for they were the cheap strands for like $3. And they just would sit there and sit there. And now if I had some of those $3 strands, I could mark them at
Yes.
30 and they would fly.
I know. It's
So
very
yeah. It
popular.
wasn't always popular.
It is really popular.
So
And
and
like weirdly, I've never seen it that grayish color that you had. Never.
yeah. Yeah, it usually has more blue to it. Oh, these were the ones that killed me. But and they're not very good. Oh yeah, they are. Okay. So this is blue goldstone. So goldstone was discovered, I think, in the 20s or 30s. And it's a glass, but they sell it with gemstones. Usually it's that orange with the gold flakes, and I'm not sure you can see the blue. The blue has blue
Mm.
flakes in it, and I don't think that's going to show up. But there,
Okay. Yeah, I don't see it. It just looks black.
yeah, it's actually a blue. Well, it does look black, and these were expensive too. This is like a $10. This is a
Oh,
full frame,
wow.
but it's kind of expensive, and I'm kind of disappointed I hadn't opened these. 6 millimeter round.
I like that 6 millimeter size. I think that's a good
Yeah, 6
size.
millimeter size is a good size.
Mm-hmm.
Most everybody won't think it's too big or too small. So yeah, these are $10.50 a strand. There's no way I'm gonna charge
Wow.
because they aren't that pretty. Oh, when I set them down, they're better. I'm kind
Okay.
of disappointed. I don't usually buy Goldstone. One, because of the glass, and I was a snot before I had my bead store, and I would never work with glass.
Oh, it's glass?
Yeah,
Oh,
Goldstone
okay.
is glass.
I did not know that.
So yeah, they discovered it when they were trying to make something akin to like Pyrex.
Okay.
Something that would withstand heat and not break easily and that kind of stuff. So 6 millimeter. They're round, and I'm only going to charge $7 for those because they did not come pretty.
Yeah, the only gold stone that I've ever seen has it looks like it's got gold flecks in it, right?
Yeah, and this does
Usually.
look like it has flecks in it, but when they're colored, it's usually whatever color it is. So there's
Okay.
blue goldstone, there is purple goldstone, green goldstone, gold goldstone,
Ooh.
the original, and then I think I heard somebody say there was red now. I've never seen it. I don't go looking
Ooh.
for it though because it's not like something I like.
I bet the blue is pretty.
It's usually prettier than that, which is why I bought it. But
Oh, that's right, because you said that's blue. Because to me,
yeah,
that looks black.
not.
It come out really black.
Here's some really nice tiger eye. I hope it's nicer than I thought. So this isn't
Ooh.
the best tiger eye, but my daughter's favorite gemstone, like bead stone, is tiger's eye. So I got her some. Well, I got some, and
Oh,
I knew if I couldn't sell it, that I could make it.
she would
Now,
love
this
it.
tiger's eye doesn't. You do see the stripes. It doesn't have the shine as much as the higher quality, but they're having
Okay.
trouble finding real high quality. In fact, they're working on making a synthetic or a fake tiger's eye,
Oh,
like the
really?
malachite.
So
Malachite.
is it like it's just they've mined it too much? Is that what it means? You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah. So natural stones only last as long as you can. They're called veins. Only as long as that vein is in the earth. And so they run out and then they have to find it. And they're like quartz is pretty prevalent. You can find it almost anywhere. But like tanzanite is only found in one little area. And I think it's like a 10 square mile area in Tanzania. And that's the only place to find it. And you can only get to it, it only goes down so deep.
Oh, wow. Hey,
So,
Beth, welcome in.
hi, Beth. Oh, I see you.
Y'all are having bad storms. I've heard there's bad storms coming, and I think they're coming my way.
Well, yeah, we had snow this morning, and let me see. It's not snowing yet, but they said we're gonna have rain and snow tonight.
Snow? Oh my
I'm
gosh.
not so disappointed in these. I wasn't holding high hopes out for these. I was holding high hopes out for them.
But
But
but you like them, right? Because I think they're
yeah,
pretty.
these are pretty nice actually. I mean, there are
Okay.
some that I would like this one right here. That's what you want all of them to look like, kind of like that.
Yes, that one's my
That
favorite.
would
I
be
love
high
that
quality,
stripe.
and this strand is going to cost you $12. And if they all look like, like these that I was showing you, it would cost you about 25 to 45 bucks. So,
Wow.
I guess
And
it's you get what you pay
one of
for.
those actually kind of look greenish. I've never seen them look kind of green. And maybe it was just
Yeah,
the
it's
camera.
just the minerals that are in there. That one looks kind of greenish.
Yeah,
And they do dye.
that's pretty.
Look there, that one right there.
Wow.
That's what they should look like. They do make them. Oh, they didn't have a label on them. They do dye it now, so there's a really pretty kind of red pink. It's more of a burgundy color, and I really like that. And my daughter's like, that's just crap, Mom. They
Oh,
dyed it.
really?
Yeah.
I've
She's a
never heard
purist for her tiger's eye. I'm like, I could care less if it's dyed. And she goes, you don't like dyed stuff. I'm like, yeah, well, in this case,
Now you like it. That's funny.
I like that red. So
Beth
yeah,
says
and
we've had great weather, all but I put off walking those days. Now it's cooling off. Oh, the
yeah, Beth
weather's been
hasn't paint,
crazy.
but I have I have been ordering gemstones because I usually do a week. I was doing every other week bead sales. And so I've been ordering stuff. And since Jeff got sick and then passed away, I haven't done anything. So I literally have lots of money tied up in these, and I need to do something with them, or else I don't know how I'm going to pay for my garage door.
Oh, and all those other repairs you've had.
I know. I'm just
Oh my
waiting for something
gosh.
else. Well,
Oh,
I was really annoyed with my tooth. Like, how come it had to be a root canal and a crown?
I
Why
know.
couldn't it just been a little cavity and I paid 200 or whatever to get it filled?
Isn't that the way it goes, though?
Instead, I'm paying $3,000 to have a crown put on and a
That's
root canal.
terrible. Oh,
Yeah.
that's
Oh, I'll
terrible.
do this. So what did I get here? Oh, I got these. I got these to make earrings or necklaces with. So I started buying charm. People like to buy charms, so it just takes forever
Oh,
to.
yes. I love charms. They're so nice.
These are
But,
totally cool. These are not stainless steel, but I bought them anyway because look, they hang, and then they have a little thing to hang down here. So I thought they'd be really nice earrings.
oh, yeah. What are they, though? What's the design?
It's a little flower with a
Oh, I
rhinestone.
see it. Okay, now I see it. Yeah.
So
Like
I thought they were,
hibiscus almost looking.
yeah,
Maybe. Yeah.
but they're like for a pair, they're like $5, but they're
That's
cute.
pretty. Beth, let's see. Okay. She has to walk. Her A1C was 9 plus last week. Oh,
Oh,
no,
man,
Beth.
you got to get that under control.
Yikes. Well, now that the weather's getting better, Beth, it'll probably be a good time to get out there and walk. And you got that beautiful lake. How would you not love to walk around the lake?
Oh, yeah, that would be fun to walk around.
That would be awesome. And
Oh,
then she's
here. I'm so glad I got these.
uh,
I got these. I showed you the copper ones. Here they are in the silver. Now,
Kristen.
if you don't like them because they're bright silver, you can always. So, like what I do,
Mhm.
if I don't want them that bright, I use my Sharpie and I go in the little ridges and it just darkens them
Oh,
up. So it looks like
kind of
they,
makes it antique it like,
yeah.
sort of.
And like, so I'll go around there. Then I'll rub it off. Don't use your hands like I do. Be smart. Use a cloth. But I use my fingers because I know I'm gonna be dirty anyway. But yeah, so you could dull them down if you want them to look antiqued, and you can just use a Sharpie. You don't have to buy the stinky. It's called liver of sulfur, and it
Oh,
smells like obviously it's sulfur,
sulfur.
so it smells like rotten eggs.
Yuck.
But see, you can see the difference
Oh, yeah.
even just there, and I
I
didn't
like
do
the
much to it.
shiny. I like shiny.
Well, and they'll get dirty anyway, so you might as well. They're not real sterling, so they'll get dirty and tarnish anyway. But for earrings, those are nice. So I'm glad I got some silver ones of those too. That's good. Because I like them.
Kristen Beth says she's sorry about Jeff. And
What?
also
Oh,
Beth. Yeah, sorry
yeah.
about Jeff. And then Beth, I think if you started walking on water, we all would know. I think that'd make big news. Funny. Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, that would. So here's some of these that I got in the copper.
Oh, I know. You
I'll
love
show
that.
you. So I
You
will
love
probably put some of these on there, hang down, and I will probably use one of these to hang with it. Because this will brighten it up to go with that. And then I'll have copper with it.
Oh, wow.
So that's what I'll probably do with those. The rest of them I'll sell because a lot of the ladies come just to buy my fun earring things, which is good.
And I think copper's gotten more popular. Don't you think so?
Well, because silver and gold got so expensive, they started
Mm-hmm.
doing more with copper and brass and stuff. So these I thought were cute. I don't know how I'm going to make earrings out of them, but these are little glass owls.
Oh, let's see. Put those up. Okay.
Aren't they cute?
Well,
They're
you know
little.
what it looks like from like when down on the table, I was like, what is that? Like a totem pole?
Yeah, you can't tell really. I mean, it's not like, oh my God, you're wearing owls. You know?
No, but I mean, now, of course, I can see it. I just couldn't
But
see
they might be kind of cute if you put two of them together.
two. That's what I thought. Yes.
Yeah, maybe I would do that.
That's
I just thought they were kind of
cute.
cute. I got them in kind of a silver brown wash. They're not, two of these cost would be $3, so it's not bad.
Oh, okay.
So they'd probably be cute on a necklace too.
Yeah,
Or
I
maybe
like the
on the
glass.
front of
I know
you.
you said you're not a fan of the glass, but I like it.
I do like, I have gotten more into it over the years. I'm not quite as
Uh-huh.
much of a snob about it, but I like the expensive ones. I don't like the cheap ones.
Of
That's,
course.
that makes a problem. So this is check glass. This is matte, so it's not shiny. If you want it shiny, you can use clear um, nail polish, like a top coat on it, and it'll be shiny.
That looks just like turquoise.
Yeah, and I got them because I thought they would be fun to do something with. I'm not sure what. I just like the shape. It's supposed to be a leaf, I think, but I did
Oh,
get
I
quite
thought
a
it was
few.
a heart. I was like,
Yeah,
oh,
it
that's
could be
a
a
heart.
heart.
Yeah.
So I got some of those because I thought that would be fun.
Beth, Kristen's gonna I think we're on Tuesday night,
Yeah,
but I don't know if that's gonna be your regular. Do you know your
I
regular?
I don't. I think Tuesday night. We'll see how that goes.
Yeah.
And then on Monday nights I do my art. I'm gonna start doing art again.
Oh, love
And
when you do that.
I have some just like pre-recorded ones that I'm gonna do.
When you do that watercolors, oh, I
Yeah,
I
I have some of
love
those
that.
that I've been working on. So these are little owls too.
Oh, I thought it was, I literally was about to say, look at the ladybugs.
I thought they were in the bag, but no, they're owls. They're so cute
Okay.
though.
They're so cute. Bring it up
And
just
they
a
just
little
cute.
bit
Oh,
more.
oh, where were those one balls? Those big balls I had. I don't know. Oh, here they are. Blue balls that have the druzy in them. So like if you had one of those,
Yes.
that would be cute.
That would be really cute.
That would be cute. Or it might be cute to have them off one of these. I don't know.
Oh, I love that.
I'd have to add a couple other things, but that would be cute.
That's
So
cute.
I
Uh-huh.
got those because those were on sale. I have a bunch more. I don't know what. Like I said, I've just dumped stuff together. So I also have a huge sterling silver. We'll probably do a separate one that's just sterling silver, but I have about $1,000 in sterling silver
Wow.
because I needed it to work on, but I also needed it so that I could sell it. And it was a big, I bought that like right before Christmas, I think. So I think that's about how much. These earrings I thought were cute too. They have just like a little flower and a leaf on it.
Flower. Oh, that's cute.
So those are like $2 a set. So that's not bad. Most of my earrings that are like this that aren't stainless or sterling, I sell them between $15 and $20, just depending on
What you add
what
to
that's
it,
like.
right? Yeah.
So then, and all my sterling and stainless start at 20 and go up. So
So nice.
what else do I have in this pile? Well, you saw these. One of the things I got to go with those.
Oh my gosh.
I
That's
know you like
still my
those.
favorite. They are just gorgeous.
Yeah, I do. I used to make my money off my art. Well, when I was an art therapist, I made all my money off it, but then I did it, but COVID kind of ruined that for me. So I went back to making jewelry. So I got these to go together
Oh my gosh.
because I
Look at
thought these
that.
calmed down some of the, you know, overdoneness of those.
And then I'm like, no, don't.
Oh, I'm gonna make a necklace out of these with what I do with the silver?
Yeah, don't calm it down. I love that shimmery
I'm gonna
shine.
put these and this together.
Look at that. I just love shinies and like
So because I think those would
glittery.
look beautiful with that pink.
Yeah, the glittery is so
Yep.
cute.
So, but these I got. These look like, oh no, don't roll off. These look like little they're like pumpkin beads. So
Okay,
they're
so are these glass too?
yep, these are glass too.
Oh, wow.
But these are like, so you get 2, 4, 4, 6, 8 of them. You get 8 of them for $2. So
Oh my gosh.
it's
And
a
are
lot
those the
better.
type that have like in the middle, it's more of like the outside's more clear and the inside has more of the color?
Um,
Have you seen those that I'm talking
yeah,
about?
I know what you're talking about. So
Okay. It looks that way from here. I can't tell.
yeah, these are nice. These so they start out as a clear bead, and then the color is added. They're like dipped in the color, and so it goes into where the lines are. So
Yes, that's
they're like corrugated. If they were metal, they'd be corrugated beads. So,
mm.
and they're not very expensive, so
I like
they're
that
fun to add.
texture. Yeah.
Huh?
I like the texture of that. Oh, do you see what Beth's saying?
What, Kristen? I have a lot of turquoise from a mine. I can't think of the name. I'd like to talk. Oh, okay. Sounds good. I have a bunch of turquoise over there too that I ordered. Cabochons and stuff.
Oh, look at the green.
So see how that it has a different sparkle. It's an additional coating they put on it, but it makes them look so lively, even when I'm not moving.
Yes, that is what I love.
And
I
I
just
so
love that
they
it's
just started doing that. I think they've only been doing that like 2 years, but I love it.
yeah, I love that you don't even have to move it and it's
No,
sparkling.
if you move it,
Yeah,
it's even better. But
I
I got
know.
greens. I always buy greens just because even if I don't sell them, I think I'll
You
use
love it.
them. I never do, but I think I'll use them. I got all those. What's oh, these were free. Oh no, I don't know. Oh, I hate organza bags. I do not like the way they feel.
You don't like the way they feel, right?
Not at
Oh, that's
all.
funny.
I bought these. These I'll sell. These are not. I can't wear them, but I think they're pretty. I'll make them into a bracelet.
Beth says she thinks she has your number.
Oh, okay. You should. If not, Kim has it or Amber has it. Or Jane. Lots of
Yeah.
people have it.
Okay,
So
bring it
I'll
over.
probably put
Okay, no.
leather through here and then do maybe 2 strands of leather and then a strand of beads.
Yes, I love the leather with that.
Yeah, make a bracelet out of it. I'll
Okay,
bend it.
what's in it? Is it flowers?
Yeah, I think it's flowers or maybe it's palm trees.
Bring it over a little bit. Yeah, there we go. Oh, it's the sun and it's palm tree. No, it
Yeah.
is
So
flowers.
I bought 3 or 4 of these, so I'll sell most of them, but I'll probably make one bracelet so that you guys can. I try and make something out of everything so you can get ideas. This though, I'll probably do a short and show you how to make it so because see how flat it is? It's not curving with your wrist.
Yeah.
So if you want it to curve a little, so I'll show you how. Maybe I should do one of those shorts and show you how to do that so that you could. Oh, okay. So we were looking at that mookaite, that's like purple and all the different colors. So
Oh,
here's
look at
that same stone, only it's matte. Isn't that
that.
weird?
Okay. That looks like planets. That's so pretty.
Oh, yeah. So
Okay, so Beth says, do you pour your own molds or buy settings? And then she says she
I
can
make my
see you
own settings, but I don't pour mold. I make my own settings out of sheet and wire and stuff. So
talented. I love those colors are amazing.
I know. And I don't usually like matte, but they've gotten really good at it so it doesn't feel icky.
Yeah, I'm the
I
same. I'm
don't usually
exactly the same.
react so bad to feel, but I I cannot stand organza bags. Like I cannot.
They give you the willies.
I It is hysterical. Like I get an organza bag and I'm like, that needs to go in the trash
Go
immediately.
straight to the trash.
And my husband would be like, you could repackage with that. And I will repackage with just about anything, but I will not repackage with organza.
That's funny. You have
Although
a
I have some
weird.
friends that really like it, so I do send it to them. So I got this.
Aw.
This isn't beads. So I got this. This has each size of a bracelet.
Oh, a bracelet sizer?
But they don't have the sizes on it, so I'm gonna have to label it. But this way I can just drop. I don't have one on, but you could just drop a bangle and it'll tell you what the size is and what the diameter is. So those are nice. And I got this in Tucson. And it usually costs like $25 to get the wood ones. And I think I got this for like 10. I was very excited.
Oh, wow.
Very, very excited. Oh, look at that. Here's some of my expensive sterling. Here's what I bought. This is one of the things I bought. So it's a round. It's on a Lazy Susan. And it has a third hand. So I can move it and solder. And it won't go up in flames.
Oh my gosh.
These are expensive. This was like $40. That's why jewelry costs so much, because this one piece was $40.
Oh my gosh.
I
have no idea what it means.
But I can't find it, which really irritates me. So here's one of my favorite things that I bought. This I bought from a guy on Etsy. And so, it's caught on a darn organza bag. Get off there. Okay. So the thing that goes around your stones to hold them in is called a bezel. Usually it's flat or, I don't have any others on. Either it's flat or, serrated or a scallop. Those are what's typical. But this guy on Etsy, he cuts out, see the tulips?
Oh my stars. Look at that.
Tulips. So I got tulips in brass and copper. I did not buy the tulips in sterling because like one of these is, I think it's 12 inches. And one of them like in brass is like $8 or $9. And in copper, it's like 12.
Oh.
Like 25. And I was like, no. So here I have a stone that I have already fit for that part right there.
Oh, let me see that one on the side.
I don't have it over here. I dropped it.
Okay, let me see the design. Is this tulips too?
Yep, these are tulips too.
Oh, okay.
So that one's tulips. And then I got this one. They call these teeth. They look like.
Okay. Yes.
So I got those. This one will be more useful because it's shallower. And I don't really know how I'm going to use these tulips, but tulips are one of my favorite flowers. So I just had to. Now this is sterling and it's little flames.
Oh, look at that.
So I'm so excited to do that because that'll look really cool on a stone.
Wow.
Like around the turquoise or something. But like that's like $25.
I have never seen shapes like that ever.
No, he's doing something new.
Totally new.
Yeah, so some of this stuff I got in sterling. A lot of this I got because I'm going to make earrings or necklaces with it. But so this is a square wire. And then it has ends on both sides.
Elizabeth, you're right on that.
What'd she say?
Fancy bezel.
Oh, I know. Isn't it cool, Elizabeth? I could send you the guy's link. So these I got, and I will attach it to the top of an earring and dangle something off it.
Yes.
Or I will make it part of a necklace because, you can make a necklace out of that, like chain it. So I got those. And they're pretty hefty, actually. Square wire is very dense and it doesn't move much. So it's a good thing if you're wearing it every day or whatever, it's a good kind of wire to wear every day. But it's more expensive. I bought these, and these weren't that expensive. Well, they were like $15 a piece, but that's not bad for as much sterling as in here. Look, they spin. It spins.
Oh,
and it's out of sterling. And it's got its little clip right there.
okay. Bring it over. Yeah, there we go.
See, it's a
Oh,
little,
look at that.
so I can use this. I can make it as part of the necklace and have it at the front. So it'll be a pretty one to have at the front and hook in the front of you.
Mm-hmm.
So I think I got both of them for like 25 because I ordered two, which which is actually really good. I know it sounds like a lot, but I was like, that's all they are, because there's a lot that goes into making things like that.
Yeah, I bet.
I got some toggles because we always need toggles.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I
Who
got
doesn't love toggles?
these are sterling, so I got some of those. Oh, oh, okay. And these are like those links I just showed you along they're twisted.
The twist. I love that
I love
twisted.
the twist. Yeah, me too. I got, oh, I don't know what I'm going to do with them or why I had to get them, but these are safety pins that are out of sterling silver.
Oh my gosh.
Cute.
That is so cute. I mean, weird or not weird, that's kind of popular.
I know.
People like
Well,
that.
and I thought what I could do is put on a really nice bead here and
Mm-hmm.
then have this go up to an earring, and then they'd be kind of cool as a pair of earrings.
Oh,
Expensive,
wow.
but cool.
Yes. And so unique. Like, who
So,
else is going to have that?
and I got, because everyone's always asking for them,
I
extension
know,
chains.
Beth.
I think they're 3-inch extension chains that are sterling.
Oh, that's
I got a
nice.
good deal on them. If you need a clasp on the end, I could put one on. I could put one on, and it'll cost a little bit more. But these are nice. I on these they have the tag, so one side's already stamped 925, and then I can put my
Oh.
initials or the fleur de lis that I use on the front.
Oh, you can brand it. That is
Yeah.
so nice.
So I make my chains or make my flying beads like
Tags.
that, but
Mhm.
these weren't a good buy, so I only have to charge like $5 for each thing. So
Oh, what
I
a
was like, yeah,
deal.
I'll take those since you're selling them for that cheap. Oh, these are new. These were new. These are paint brushes. Obviously, I got them for me to make earrings. Aren't they
Oh, that's
adorable?
perfect for you.
I love them.
Oh,
So I got those. Those are nice. They're thick. They're
yeah,
poured.
those looked nice.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Then I got, oh, okay. So when you're using leather or string to make your jewelry, you need something to cover it. Or sometimes you have a bigger crimp at the end of your beads. So this you could cover it and close it. And then it looks like,
Oh, I've never seen that before.
and this one already has the jump rig attached. So you could put it the thing,
Oh,
whatever it is, and then it's already soldered. There's no jump ring that might fall off. So it's sturdier that way.
that's
So
nice.
I got these. These are a little bit more than I like to spend on them, but they have the top ring and they're safer. So like when I do my pearls, I usually use a jump ring on my pearls or a toggle because the little pearl clasps are hard for people, especially if you have nails.
Mm-hmm.
So I got these for that. So
Oh,
they'll look like
wow.
a I got those. What did I do with your bag? Well, that's no good. I guess I'll put you over here. These are called margarita clasp or lifesaver clasp. These are one of my favorite clasps. So
Okay,
and
let me look at that.
this one I like it because it came with the two jump rings. The one will go off here and one will go off there. And that way you won't have any loose point because they're already soldered closed.
Okay, I see.
So yeah, so those are nice. I
Those are
The
nice.
ones I have, do I have one on? Oh yeah, see the one I have is a lot bigger. The one I wear every day.
Mm-hmm.
that. If I bought this size one, it would be like $25 now. I did not pay
Oh
that
my
when I
God.
bought it, but
Look at that.
I may change that one to this one because I think it looks better. Then I can put that on a necklace. But these are 10 millimeter ones, which I think is the perfect size.
She sure is, Beth. I mean, amazing.
So those are going to be fun. And those weren't too expensive. I think they cost me $8 a piece, but I'll sell them for like 15.
Yeah, those are nice.
And then I
And you
got
can tell they're nice.
bead caps. Oh no, these are I bought some. Okay, I usually put stainless steel backs on my earrings because sterling silver is really soft and it will eventually, the hole will warp. These are machine made ones, so it's better. They'll stay
Oh,
stronger. So I did buy some of those for people who don't want the stainless steel ones, and they're very
okay.
nice, but they're machine made, so they're not quite as fragile.
Okay, so those were the sterling?
Yeah, these are the
Yeah.
sterling ones.
Okay. Okay.
And then I showed you this big one right here. So
Yes.
that's what it looks like in 3 millimeter. The same thing. I'm not even dumping out because
Okay.
I'll lose them. But so I can use these on tinier stuff.
I would have to have a like the world's giant
Well,
magnifier to deal with those.
like Gianna makes her necklaces and stuff, she can use this to cover the knot at the end
Yeah,
and not
right.
have it be real big. It's the seed bead size, 3 millimeter.
Oh.
So I got those. I got some wire that I haven't had in a long time. So this wire is oh no. So
Uh-oh.
this wire is twisted a little bit. It's a very long twist, and then they facet it so they go over and
That's
stand down.
pretty.
So I got some of this because this will make really pretty jump rings, but it will also make really pretty like to go around there. It'll be shiny.
Okay. Oh my gosh,
Or
that
I
little
can
teeny intricate work. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
Or I can make fish hooks out of it.
Yes, I think that's so pretty.
So I got some of that. Wire is actually kind of expensive. Well, when it's sterling or gold filled or gold, it is. And since I don't like on my jewelry that I make, I tend not to use anything but sterling. I'm not going to get that back in that bag. I don't know what I was thinking. There we go. We'll
I
just
think
fix that.
that's
So I did
yeah,
buy,
that's good.
this is some gold. And it's half
Oh.
round. So it means it's flat on one side and then it's like got a dome.
Oh,
I
wow.
just use that as accent on stuff because it's expensive.
Okay. Yeah, I
But that's some
bet.
of the sterling. I bought baby sterling. I hate wasting my wire, so these are just short ones.
Oh, yeah, I've seen those, like Hobby Lobby. I'm
Yeah,
always like, "What do you do with this?"
this is what you put through the bead to make the dangles.
Okay. I'm so
And these
clueless.
have a ball. My favorites are the ball ends, or those ones I showed you that had like the flying saucers on them.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Wow.
that's what those are for. Oh, I just saw it move. My phone's about to die. You guys have a good evening.
Good
Take
night,
care.
Beth. Yes, me too. Love you too. I know we're having so much fun looking through the beads and all the jewelry stuff.
Yeah, I bought in Tucson, I think. I bought all these different colored leathers,
Oh, wow.
weighted leathers. Purple,
Oh,
pink,
I love that.
mustard. I got the browns and the grays. Look at that lilac. And then
That's
turquoise.
pretty.
And it's very thin, so I'm able to, make maybe just the end. Like I can make a shorter necklace out of more expensive beads like this. So you make a shorter necklace and then use the leather to make the back part. And then you're able it doesn't cost the consumer as much. But these are nice
Oh,
shaded ones. And I
wow.
got all the colors.
I love those colors. Look at that pinky.
I know. And look at the red is a really nice red. And look at the royal blue.
That blue.
So I was excited about that. They're hard. It's hard to find nice leather, actually. They make a lot of it in India, and it's nice. But the problem with it is the inconsistency, and it falls apart and frays. You want something that's good
Yes.
all the way around.
Yeah, I had one time that was, I think I'd gotten it at probably, I don't know, probably Michael's or somewhere. And it literally frayed within like a month.
Yeah.
So I knew it was not good. I mean, of course, I didn't pay much for it, but
So this is called a step bezel. So see how it has the really pretty, and then it has that up there. That's what's going to hold your
oh,
stone in.
look at that.
So usually I make that, but like it would go around your stone like that.
Oh my gosh,
So
that is
usually I have this little piece of wire, and then I have the bezel, which is just a flat piece of wire, and I solder them myself. But I went ahead and coughed up the money for some that was already.
that's pretty.
But I think it's nice. I have some very expensive opal and turquoise that Sandy and I bought in Tucson.
Oh my, opal is another one that I've just fallen in love with.
So I'm going to do that. Oops. I also, I got a pair of pliers. No one's really interested in those.
I like them. I like seeing everything.
And then Beth was asking about findings. So like this finding. So I have a bunch of faceted gemstones and cabochon. So I did buy some that are already done.
Oh.
I think this is a 10 millimeter. So lots of times what I'll do is actually add another stone underneath it and solder them together. So it's just a starting place lots of times for me, but I don't have to make the start of it, make the top. So it's easier.
Oh, that's nice.
So I got a bunch of those. And then I think these are stainless, which makes you wonder why there's an anti-tarnish in them. But these are called zipper pulls. And I got these in the great big ones. And then in the littler ones, these are stainless. But like they're so cool. Like that at the front of a necklace, coming down with leather on it, or
yeah, I've seen that. I love that.
That'll be nice. So I did get some of those. And like I said, I like stainless, especially for my findings, because it's so much stronger.
Yeah, I agree. I just love it.
One of the things you use when you cut wire, when you solder it, you put two joints together. Solder doesn't fill the joint; it connects them. So you have to get them.
Okay.
And that's really hard to do, especially when you're filing your nails. If you want them straight across, how difficult that could be.
Yes, right.
So they have this thing called a miter cutter or a miter jig, and I got a small one because they're expensive. This one was like $80, and that was the cheapest. Oh, it has the grease on it. So you could see here, you could see different holes in it for different size wires, and you could put it in here just like a carpenter would put something in a jig, and you can put your wire through there. And this one right here is so you'll have an angle. If you do it on this side, you'll have the angle going the other way. I don't know. Oh, there.
Oh, how nice.
Or you can do flat. So I've wanted one of these, but I hate spending $75 to $80 on something like this when, I could just take extra time and do it. But I finally got it. That will make my life so much easier.
Aww.
It'll make soldering so much easier. So, okay, when you get tools, they come with grease on them so they don't rust. Don't wipe the grease off because the grease protects them. Now, here in Colorado, we don't have much humidity, so rusting isn't such an issue. But like when I was in Kansas, that was a huge issue.
Or here in Georgia.
And don't be like me. Your mom and dad will hate you because you rub grease on your pants and then do that, they're not going to be happy with you. So don't rub it on your pants.
That's funny. Good night, Elizabeth. I think you're telling us good night, but you might have been telling Beth good night. I don't know, but
Thanks
we
for
love
coming and
you.
putting up with my rambling.
We love you.
And then Miss.
But if you're still here, good. That's good too.
Yes, we love to have you.
Yes.
And anybody who's lurking, I don't know if there's probably even anybody watching anymore, but Jane and I.
We're just having fun.
I have lots of people that watch me in the middle of the night.
That's funny.
So I know they'll tell me, oh, I saw you do that. And I'm like, you weren't at the live. And they're like, no, but I watch you in the middle of the night when I can't sleep. I'm like, I don't know if that's good or bad that you watch me to put you back to sleep.
I know. That's funny. Gianna says she's still here.
Oh, awesome.
Aww.
Okay. I haven't opened this yet, but I was very excited about it. This is another jig. Oh, it's going to be great. So they put it on a rubber thing so that if I hammer on the table or whatever, it's not so loud.
That's cool.
It's going to be so greasy, which isn't a big deal right now because no one's living with me, but my kids are, my daughter and son-in-law and granddaughter are moving in.
Oh, and they are?
Yeah, they're going to move in April and May.
Okay.
So this, you can put your wire. Oh, I don't want to use, well. So if you have a big piece of wire, if it was round, you can put it in here. And then you lay a piece of metal or another piece that's the same size, and you hammer it, and it'll make it into these shapes. So these different. Or here is a half round, or big rounds.
Oh my gosh! Pieces. Look at that.
And then here, the reason I got it was for the squares, the flat ones, so that I can flatten my wire out, and then I could stamp on it. But it'll all be even. You can make it all even. If you have a press or a vise,
oh, that's amazing.
Vise it, and it'll do it too for you.
Oh.
But see how this will fit in that one?
Yeah.
So yeah, you can flatten your wires out. So I got this to play with. You don't see V wire very often, and I thought that might be fun to play with.
Yeah. I can't imagine it being shaped like that though. How would you even, like, could you put anything on a V-shaped wire?
Well, I would use it like if I had a flat.
Like I know what you're saying. I know.
Yeah, if it was flat, then you could have the V on it.
Yes, I know what you're saying.
So that I have an idea. I'm not sure it'll work, but I'm going to try. Did I need this? Was this something that like I had to have? Yes. But did I need it? No. And did I need to spend however much it cost? Probably not, but I got a great deal on it. So
yes, you did. You needed that.
You have to do some things.
Right.
And the more stuff you have like this, the more your jewelry looks like it starts to look like you. And then people say, oh, that's you.
Yes, I love that.
So if I start using it, who knows? I have lots of tools in my rooms that I haven't used. But we'll see.
Gianna says Torque has many V-shaped designs. Oh,
do they? Awesome.
Did not know that.
More. So JTV sells settings for gemstones, and every once in a while they'll send me a coupon to try and get me to buy something, and I have like 65% off.
Ooh.
So, and they would let me use it on the sterling. So I did buy some pretty cool, if you come out, pieces for faceted stones. So this is an earring jacket. It's sterling. So here's the earring jacket. You can wear that in any earring, Oh,
but that's pretty.
I can set some stone in here, and that looks like to be about a 5 or 6 millimeter stone I can put in there. So I will be doing that. Hopefully I will have a couple of those for Tuesday. I bought those. Those are probably, I don't know, I probably paid $35 for the thing, but that's okay. Earrings can be expensive. That's why people don't buy earrings all that often.
Oh, that's pretty.
Then I got, oh, that's one of those.
Gianna said they hit you up too.
Yeah. They feel it in their bone when I don't order from them. I know they do.
Y'all
Yeah,
are their best customers.
I was banned from them. My husband was like,
Uh-oh.
no more. That can't be on. Especially when they started selling jewelry stuff. So
Oh,
this
wow.
one, oh, my ring is there. So I got these. So these you flip over and then you put the stone in this direction and then you fold these little prongs over.
Okay, I see.
So they're very sturdy. You're not going to lose your stone or anything. So I got
Oh,
a couple of
yeah.
those to play with. Really, these are just things I buy occasionally, and then if they
Just
don't
to see
sell,
how they work out, right?
yeah, if they don't sell, then I give them as gifts to my family or friends
Mm.
who eventually get annoyed that I'm sending them more and more gifts. This I got
Who
for
would get
jewelry.
annoyed?
Although one of my friends, I told you, Kate, she sent me a picture today, and she had on a sterling silver hammered necklace and earring set that I made for her for our 20th high school reunion. So that was 15 years ago.
Oh
And
my
she's still wearing it.
gosh.
I was like, you still have it.
Oh, she treasures it.
I'm like, I can't believe you. She goes, yeah. And I was like, oh, I made that for you a long time ago. She was like, yep. And she told me the date and everything. This I bought from me. So it's got a little, this is like a square wire, and they set stones and like, I think it was diamonds, but whatever. And then they put faith on me.
Okay, go up some. Go up. Go up. Okay.
It's a
Over.
faith, and then it has just some tiny little chips in it.
Oh,
So I
that's.
bought that for me.
Oh, I
It
love
wasn't too
that.
expensive, and I thought I could use that.
Yes.
I needed a reminder, darn it.
Aw,
This
that's
isn't from
pretty.
JP though, but I bought some rings. Oh man! So usually, if you work them sideways, they open, but this one isn't coming open. And I have grease on my hand, so that
That's
that
why.
might be a problem. See, I don't remember ordering this. Oh, that's pretty. So that's the setting.
Oh, that's pretty.
Oh, look. Oh, that's why I bought it. Okay, so it's adjustable, but look how
Ooh.
it's adjustable. Like you can't really tell. And it goes, this side goes into a channel
Oh,
underneath her.
okay. Bring it up some. Okay, there we go.
It goes underneath there. So it's hard to tell that
Oh,
it's adjustable. So I wanted to see how they did that. That I will have Tuesday with a stone set in it.
there we
I
go.
think
There we
I
go.
have a opal I can put in there.
Oh my gosh.
So, but I wanted to see because I'm always looking at better ways to make adjustable bands
Mm-hmm.
because usually they just look, you know,
Yeah, I know
they
what you're
look
saying.
cheap. We'll just do it. They look cheap,
I agree.
and nobody wants to wear something that looks cheap. So, oh, I was all excited to get this. So this is the 6x3, which isn't very big. 22 gauge, which is usually what you want to put under a ring or a pendant for your jewelry. So that's the piece of sheet. And I got a big one. I got a 6x3. Usually I buy like 2x2s, but I caught them on a day where the market was down.
Oh.
That's my piece of sterling.
Oh my gosh.
And that's how most of my stuff starts out. Sandy made this, but this started out as a sheet, and she made the band, and then she put the stones on them. So,
oh wow.
It always makes me happy to get these, but then it's really hard. I'll draw on the designs, and then it's like, well, do I have to cut it out? You do if you ever want to use it.
Oh, I know. I'd be the same way. Like, should I? Oh,
Right.
bye, Gianna. Good night.
Right.
So nice to meet you. I'm so glad that you were here.
And I'll get those out to you tomorrow.
Aw.
So this was like, I think $85 for this much.
Wow.
So that's why we charge what we do. It's not that we're trying to make like,
No, right.
but it takes for a ring. So the band, if I made the band out of this, would take one little piece here, that's at least this thick,
Yes,
not
right.
thicker. And then whatever size stone you have, that's going to take out another chunk. So usually what I do is I will design the ring, and then I will transfer it to here, and I'll cut as close to possible. I'll weigh that so I know that the ring, like you have 8 grams of silver in it, and then I'll work from there. So
Okay.
that's how I do it. And other people do it other ways, but that was the easiest for me because then I know what I've spent on it
Yeah, right.
or haven't spent. So that's oh, I got another pair of earrings. That's how that's why handmade jewelry costs what it does. People always wonder. So I usually have a piece of sterling with me when I sell it, like shows or whatever, so I can show them what something starts out as, and then they could see the cost of that, and then what goes
Mm-hmm.
into a ring.
Right.
I mean, you look at this and you don't think you're going to get something like this out of this. I mean,
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
so yeah,
Wow.
that was the best way I could ever show people, that they weren't like offended that you were saying they were stupid or whatever. But I wasn't. You don't know. If you've never made it, you don't know.
I sure don't know.
So this one is the thing. You put the stone in from the bottom, and then you're able to flip the tabs up. It's just an oval shape.
Oh, yeah. I think that's I like that setting.
I like these settings. I like an oval. I'm not a round. I like the ovals better.
Yeah.
But
I'm not a roundy person either.
no.
Well, I am a real person.
I know. Yeah, what are we talking here?
Yeah. In
So,
human form, yes.
so, and usually they send them in 2 packages. So you have,
Oh, okay. I was
and that's
wondering.
so they don't dent each other.
Oh, okay, okay.
And then lots of times I will mail my earrings if they're not on a card and in a
Mm-hmm.
box. I'll mail them in 2 different things so they don't dent. And then
Oh.
this piece is what keeps them from tarnishing.
Oh, I wondered what that was.
Yeah, that's an anti-tarnish thing.
Oh, that's nice.
So those are nice. I sell those too. P.S.
Oh my gosh.
So
How
that way you can have
nice.
them. I got some more rounds. Oh, those are oval. No, those are rounds. I got some more rounds. So, and this is only like, oh, good. I did get more ovals because I buy oval. I tend to buy more oval stones than I do round.
Yeah,
So,
I like that.
what I was gonna. Oh, this. They had this on sale. I got this on sale. And if you've seen, I love making circle or dome jewelry. So I got this. It's all sterling. Heavy.
Look at that.
I know it is heavy. I got it one because look how they set those jump rings in there. I've never seen something like that before.
Yeah, let me see.
So
Oh, wow.
So they made this form, and then they put the jump rings in and then soldered them each side so that you could go through there. And I loved that idea.
I love that. Yes.
So I had to get this. I buy a lot of jewelry just to see how it's made. And then I can
smart.
replicate it.
That's so smart.
See if I can replicate it. This I will string with some beads of some sort.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
And I'll I might sell it, but this is like I'm talking hefty.
Oh, wow.
I don't know how I got it for such a good deal. Because I thought it would be very light,
Yeah.
but it is not. I don't have my scale. I don't have a scale out here, but that's heavy.
Wow.
And
And
I
so
like
pretty.
when they did double jump rings, and I like that too. I like
Yeah.
having more than one jump ring. I usually do that on my pieces. So that I'll probably bead. I'll knot like pearls or maybe some turquoise with it or something.
Oh my gosh, that would
So
be
I'll have that.
gorgeous.
That'll be here Tuesday night too. So a lot of this oh will be on Tuesday night. This right here, these are Sleeping Beauty turquoise.
Look at
So there's
that.
no matrix in it. It is just pure blue turquoise, which is what Sleeping Beauty is known for before it closed.
Wow.
This strand that's big enough to go, down my finger, and I think this is in size 9.5 or 9. So that gives you an idea. This is probably about an 8. These right here were $55 just for those.
Oh
Wonder
my.
why I charge if I put these on a pair of earrings, why I would charge you like 35 or $40 and there's only like 4 beads. That's why.
Yes. I didn't even know that. I thought they quit selling. Like, I didn't even think you could buy
Well, they
them.
still have Sleeping Beauty, but it's expensive.
Okay.
And one of the reasons is because I mean, when you think of turquoise, you think, oh, that's fake. Those are
Mm-hmm.
real though.
Yeah,
Those cost me
right.
some bucks, but I wanted them because I thought, I had some ideas.
I
So
can tell the color,
yeah,
the
it's
purity of that.
just gorgeous.
Oh, it's beautiful. That is
I'll
beautiful.
probably make myself a pair out of them that I won't sell, but I will show you. But I'm not gonna sell them.
You're gonna tease us all with it. Look what
Ugh.
y'all can't buy.
So I got some. These are what I bought for those. Oh, I don't have what they. Oh, that was stupid. Okay, these are 6x4, so these are going to go in there. I think it's moldavite.
Bless
Oh, it's
you.
chrome diopside. Now I know. I saw. It's chrome diopside, so that's mined in Siberia.
Oh wow.
So they only mine like maybe 3 months of the year if they're lucky.
That's so
So these are
pretty.
going to be what I put in some of these earrings.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, look at that.
So that'll be. I got them. I got 2 because I thought I might want some. I don't have chrome diopside in my repertoire. So I have those. Those look pretty good, actually. I
Now, are
remember,
those, since they're kind of rare, like those are pricey, right?
yeah, they were a little bit pricey,
Yeah, I figured.
but that's okay. So a lot of gemstones get sold like this. And so they have a nice paper on top that's kind of like a wax paper.
Okay.
And then they fold it. And on the inside is like a piece of parchment paper or tissue. It's parchment paper.
Okay.
And they fold them up in there.
Oh, look
I
at
don't even
that.
remember what I have in here. What do I have in here? Oh, I have an opal. Here we go. Oh my God. Look at that opal.
Oh my
Can you see it?
gosh. Yes.
Oh, look at it. Isn't it gorgeous?
That is gorgeous.
So it's protected in there. I
Oh
should probably
my
write opal on it.
gosh, that's beautiful.
That's an Ethiopian opal, and I bet the match is in here. And I have a pair of those earrings I'm going to set.
Now, are the opals, aren't they one of the stones that you can't get wet?
Some opals are, but these are
Okay.
okay. These
Oh,
don't have to
okay.
stay wet.
Okay.
Don't take a shower in
Look
them.
at that.
Yeah.
Look at the colors.
And opals are hard to show. I could see red and green from
I
here.
saw red and green too.
So yeah.
Oh my gosh,
So
that's
I
beautiful.
forgot that's what I bought in here. You just know it's expensive when you're opening because they do diamonds like this too. So
Mm,
that's why I was showing you guys because if you haven't like seen a movie where they've done that, that's how they do expensive ones like that to make you feel good.
ooh, I did not know that.
So yeah, I'm going to those will be set in a
Something so nice.
in one of those. I was trying to see because I had Oh, my daughter loves snake rings, so I found this one for her.
Oh, that's
What I
pretty.
liked about it it's nice and solid.
I love those green
Nice.
eyes. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
I forgot I had that for her. Maybe I should leave that out. If she's
Aw.
good and calls me this week, maybe I'll give it to her. She's a good kitten. Oh,
Oh my
okay, this
gosh.
is what's in here. I knew I had some more. So I have, oh, it's not going to show up very pretty in there. This is a weird packaging. Huh. So it's in one of those packagings where it's like sealed in there so you can see it from
Oh.
both sides. That is a
Okay.
piece of tourmaline.
Oh, let me see. What color's tourmaline?
Tourmaline comes in 107
Oh,
different colors. So
okay.
usually you see it in pink and green or sometimes blue, but they actually have individual colors, like the spectrum of them. Is
Mm.
that this is druzy.
Oh my gosh. I
Aren't those
love.
pretty? So I will make something out of those.
Oh,
So these come out and they're clear crystal of some sort. They may have all kinds of inclusions. They're not pretty. They put it in this chamber where they pipe in gas or they pipe in titanium or whatever, and it gases it because it's so
that is
hot, and then it
gorgeous.
fuses to those.
It looks like diamonds.
I know, I love these.
I
I
love
Yeah, so
that.
I love those. And then I got this. This is a pink tourmaline. You can tell if it's tourmaline or other kinds of pink because tourmaline has kind of an orangey color to it.
We'll go up, go up, go up, up. Right there. Oh, look at that.
So
Okay, I love that too.
yeah, I got two of those. Obviously, I was thinking of their earrings.
Yes.
So I've never had him send it to me in this. Like I said, I don't order from JTV very often, but I had a good coupon.
That's beautiful.
So those, I don't know if I'll have those done. I might actually, I used to have a ring that was wider than this, and I had two tourmalines and then maybe I had the two tourmalines and then I had a pearl in the middle that
Oh.
I smashed it on my finger and had to cut it off.
Oh my
Oh,
gosh.
it was horrible. They have a special tool, pair of pliers to do that. I happen to
Oh,
have those.
now
When
you have those, right?
my husband had to cut it off. Otherwise, I would have had to gone.
Oh.
But yeah, it saved my finger.
Oh my gosh.
I got something else.
But too bad for the ring.
Yeah, I never remade that ring either because I was mad at it because it broke. It wasn't its fault. I don't remember what I.
That's funny.
I don't remember what I.
Bad ring.
I don't remember what I caught it on. Oh, here. I knew I had some of these. You guys just don't understand the files I have. These are.
Mmm.
What are these?
Are they purpley?
No. Oh, that's what they are. They're a sapphire. It's blue.
Oh, blue. Because here it definitely looks purple.
Yeah.
Oh, no, not right there. It looks blue. Okay.
Yeah, they're a sapphire.
Oh, that's
My
pretty.
granddaughter was born September 29th. So sapphire is her
Oh,
birthstone.
that's beautiful.
So grandma bought some sapphires. Sapphires are very expensive,
Oh.
even bead quality.
Oh, wow.
But yeah, I wondered what those were. Should have known.
That's
But
beautiful,
they
though.
were off in their own little world, tucked away. So yeah, I bought those. I'll make a necklace and I'll wear it. Her name's Harley, so it starts with an H, and my last name starts with an H. So I will wear it and then eventually give it to her.
Aww.
So that's a good thing about having the same letter somewhere in your name.
Does she love jewelry or not yet?
No, she's not so much into jewelry, but she's into art. So all my
Okay.
she paints with me. She she knows all what's good paper and what's bad paper and stuff like that. So she's much more into that. I haven't really exposed her that much. She does want to learn to use a torch, and I taught both my kids how to use a torch. I taught Jeff how to too. So
Oh,
everyone wants to play with fire though, right? I mean, come on.
yeah, right.
I mean, who doesn't want to play with fire a little bit?
Everybody's a pyromaniac.
Yes. Yes. And Jeff and I were certainly pyromaniacs. So
That's funny.
it was, we had fun. And so my kids learned how to handle it and learned all the safety rules. And they throw them back at my face when I'm not doing them. My son will call and I'll answer when I'm sitting. They call it a bench. So when I'm sitting at the bench, he'll be like, "Do you have this? Are you doing this?" Or I'm like, "Shut up. It is not. I did not teach you to teach me."
I know it. He's making sure he's doing a safety class.
Well, yeah, and my husband would always tease me. He's like, "So you're not gonna burn the house down today?" And I had never once. I did have a minor little fire, but it wasn't like I didn't even need like anything to turn it off or anything. It just needed a little put out. So I was like, I have never caught the house on fire. We carry extra rider on the house for my jewelry and my pyromaniac stuff.
Oh, wow.
But yeah, yes, everybody's learned. Harley has not though, but she hasn't really seen grandma make stuff at the bench because I don't do it when she's over here. I paint with her. Neither one of my kids liked art.
Oh,
My granddaughter loves it. So I'm very
that's
fortunate
nice.
because my daughter could write. She won a poetry contest and even got paid for it and stuff. So
Oh, wow.
yeah, she's very good at that. So I can't write a poem.
Oh,
I can't rhyme. I don't do any of that very well. But she does. And then my son, well, he does engineering blueprints and stuff. So it's not, he's not into that stuff really.
but look at the talent everybody's got. You've
So,
literally, like, genetically given all these talents
well,
to
they
the kids.
definitely got their dad's smarts.
Oh, smarts and talent.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. My son's a nuclear engineer. He works at Los Alamos,
Oh
which if
my,
you
I
watch
remember you saying that. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, if you watched Oppenheimer, then you probably saw pictures of the lab and stuff. And that's where
Mm.
Jeffrey works. So he lives in Santa Fe and drives up 2,000 feet every day.
Oh,
So he goes from like 6 feet to eight. He goes from 6,000 feet to 8,000 feet, and then comes
wow. Oh
back
my.
down the mountain every day. But
Oh.
I think he's going to move to Nevada, which makes me really sad because it's not that close.
Oh,
But
wow.
they do more with like R&D, research and development and stuff. And so I think that's what he eventually wants to do. He has to put in his time though
Okay.
and get there. I wonder. So I said I'm going to put these in there. What size are those? This is because I could show you how to do it. It doesn't say what size those are. That's not really helpful, is it? And that one doesn't say what size it is. 6x4. Okay, let's see if I have a 6x4 anywhere. That's a 5mm. I probably don't have a 6x4 out here. I can't believe they're not labeled. That's
Yeah,
so
that's weird.
That's like really rude. That's a round. I may not have them out here. I was going to show you how you could do them. Because even you too could buy these and set these. I'm pretty sure.
Mm.
They're not hard to do. I'm pretty sure that is more than a 6x. We'll do the shot here. So the trickiest part about these is making sure that you've cut the sides so you can open them. And if you have fake nails, then you know that they're very thick, so that's not going to happen.
Right.
So there's a little divot right here, so I always use my flat nose pliers and then just do that.
Okay.
Be very careful because if you pull this off, they'll pop out and you'll lose them.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, I have
I
many.
would be spending the rest of the night on the floor trying to
Yeah,
find
I have many times. So then we have this piece. So the goal is to get that in here. So some people
Okay.
use like silly putty and they'll put this down in the silly putty. Okay, you gotta come out. So you can see that there's like a band there. So you
Yeah.
have to slide it in, you have to go like that to it. And I don't know, I haven't done this with nails for years. Okay. Oh, maybe. Oh, I think it's too big. Are you too big? Yep, it's too big. See how it falls through?
Okay.
So this must be what six, this said 6x4, so I'm guessing this is a 5x3.
Oh my
Or three by
gosh.
five.
But imagine if that had fit. How
So let me see
gorgeous.
there. I will, okay, go in there. So chrome dioxide is, they call it the Russian emerald. But
Mm.
with emeralds, you want the jardin, which is called the garden. That means there's inclusions in it. So you want that in
Oh,
emerald.
I would love that. Yeah.
That's one reason why they created the emerald cut, because it's steps. So you can see the jardin in that. Now I'm guessing these don't say that either. Let's pull out one of these beautiful opals.
Oh,
See if
I
I think,
can't wait
oh,
to see
maybe they
this.
are. I thought maybe they were bigger than, okay. So you
Yeah,
can
they definitely look bigger.
yeah, they look bigger than a 6 foot. Oh, well, maybe
Maybe.
I'm wrong. So we'll see. We'll give this a try. If not, I'll have to do it another day. So I'm going to
Okay.
slide it in. I said I'm going to slide it in. Oh, come on. Oh, no, you can't go through.
Oh my gosh, I can't wait to see this.
Okay.
Those opals. Oh my stars, they're gorgeous.
Come on. You have to go in. Okay, let's see if I put it down here on the ground. See, I haven't had nails in forever, guys, and my daughter talked me into getting them.
They look good.
Because yeah, and I like having them. Yeah, I think I'm not going to be able to get it in this type of setting,
Oh.
unfortunately. But I will get them in a set. I may have to make a setting or find a different kind for them. But um, so she talked me into getting them, and I'm happy with them. But they're hard to do jewelry making with.
Oh, I bet. Yeah.
When I
I
had
bet.
nails, like when I worked and I would work on jewelry at night, um, if I held something too close, the torch would melt my nails. It was a horrible smell. My husband would be like, it's like, hair burning has that smell.
Yes, that smell.
So
Yep.
when you melt these, they kind of smelled like a nail salon. And he'd be like, how much did you burn today? I'm like, honey, I didn't really
No.
know that. I got several different settings, but I must not have paid attention when I bought those. Now I can't find this one.
Oh no.
So that's probably, I don't know what time it is. Oh my God, it's midnight. And I have to get up and go to the doctor tomorrow morning.
Uh-oh. Just for
Well,
checkup or you go?
I have to have blood work because my thyroid.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So,
My
oh, you know
mom.
what? That opal, maybe I'll set an opal in a ring.
Oh my gosh.
That might be because it will fit in that ring.
Yes, do
That may be what
that.
I have to do.
Oh
Maybe
my
that's why I bought that
gosh.
ring. But I bought two opals. Well, maybe I'll have to do that.
That will be amazing.
That might be what I do with those opals is put them in rings. Hi, Remy. So I thank you all for watching. If you're watching at a later
Yes. Thank
time,
you guys.
please leave a comment. Tell me what you like. Did you like the glass better, or the gemstones, or the silversmithing?
Or do you like it all like I do?
Or like me, and it's really bad when you silversmith and bead and then you also paint, because then you're spending money in two different hobbies, not just
Yeah.
one.
Yes, I
That's bad.
know. When you just love hobbies, I love it too.
Yes.
Like I love
So,
diamond painting, I love crocheting, so
oh, I don't diamond paint, but my kid Jacqueline and Harley diamond paint. And
so
Harley
you don't
crochets.
like it or no? You just
I've never even tried it. That just doesn't look like fun to me.
It's so fun. That's what a bunch of people are like, "What in the world?" But it's
But
so I
that's
guess
like,
because I
do you
like
like
the
coloring
color.
coloring
Yes.
books?
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Oh, you don't? Oh, okay, that's fine.
No.
Like,
No
I
coloring and
love
coloring books. That is like, if you want to see me get anxious and stressed, try and tell me that I have to stay in between the lines. And
Oh,
that's
that's
gonna,
funny. I'm the opposite. Like,
yeah,
I've
no, I
always
can't.
loved coloring, and so when they
Coloring
came
and
up
coloring books is not,
that's just not for you.
no, not at all. Okay. Okay, there. There we go.
There.
Sorry, it's a mess behind me too.
It's not. It is not.
But thank you all for watching. If
Yes.
you're watching this before March 12th, Jane and I will be back and I'm going to sell jewelry. And so I will
Yippee!
have sterling, I will have original pieces, pieces I set, like what I was trying to show you. I'll have beaded jewelry, all that stuff. So I have a lot of that. And then I think the week after is when I'll probably do my first bead sale, and we'll figure out a time that works with both of us. And I will
It'll
put
be
up
so
an
fun.
early thing, and I'll probably try and do some shorts or something because that helps people.
Yes, it does.
I'm
Mhm.
not very good at that. I'm not like a technical.
I'm terrible at
I'm
technical
not that
stuff.
great at it, but I have bought. Jeff made sure he was helping me because he did more of the technical stuff. So he made sure he showed me how to do a lot of that, and we worked on it. And I won't do it out here in the darkness. I just didn't want to be in the room, so
Yeah,
I did
yeah.
it at my kitchen table tonight. But
Aw.
I do appreciate you guys for even just being here and watching, or leaving a comment below. And make sure you give Jane love in the comments too.
Aw, thanks, you guys, and
Because
thank
I
you,
was so glad she
Kristen.
said to come on with me.
It was so much fun. I love this so much. I love you so much. So,
Oh, thank you. I love you too.
yeah,
Good to have a friend like that.
yeah.
So we will see you guys hopefully on Tuesday.
See you guys on Tuesday.
Have a good rest of what is today? Thursday. Have a good weekend.
Yeah, have a nice weekend, everyone. Bye.
Bye. Why won't it end? There.